tweet, tweet, tweet.
What are we, tweeter birds?
Yes.
Tweeter bird.
Tweet, tweet, I'm a treat.
Tweet, tweet, we're live.
Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep.
I will swoop. I said swoop. I mean swoop.
Swoop
Players
doo
to the haven.
I pre-rolled as much as I could, and everything's at least above a 2.
Oh, good to know. Hold up, I'm gonna do my practice rolls while he talks.
So fun fact, by the way. I've determined this, by the way. I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
No,
Sorry.
damn. Nice.
Oh, that's not good.
Jeez.
I'm not using roll 20.
I'm sorry.
No.
Oh dear. Are you having a bad night there, Jack?
Okay,
For
so
roll 20, because I'm not using my extra dice.
3 out of
Oh.
5 were good. So it's 50-50, I would say. For me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so weird is a -1. What do you guys think I'm gonna get with it?
11.
You say 11?
Sponge cake.
Oh,
Four.
no.
Oh, jeez. Oof. Ooh,
Yeah, my
buddy.
dice are coming out of retirement.
Aha!
So,
I have an even number of
I'm
d6s
assuming
again.
when we add our bonuses, it's that plus number, or that number that you type in.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably going to use roll 20 as well.
so
Fluffy, by the way, your prediction was right.
Oh.
If I
Hey.
rolled my actual dice, I rolled 2 6s.
Weird friends.
Weird friends.
weird.
I got a 12 as well, you asshole.
Weird friends.
Weird friends.
Oh, dear
We are the
God.
weird squad.
By the way, I say weird friends because that's 2 6s.
Jesus.
Nice.
Weird friends.
We're weird always.
Now, February.
I'm using my dice.
Only about 2 weeks in. As the
You
morning
don't deserve a hug, Knifebot.
comes around. Damn. Let's call Nightbot not like that.
Knifebot doesn't deserve it.
Nightbot has forced you to hug it. Before I get any further, I would like our host, Fox, to pick a number 1 through 2.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
1 through 2?
Mm-hmm. 1 or 2.
dos. Uno or dos.
That's...
One of these things is not like not like the other.
Oh, you know what? Let's... 2. I rolled a dice.
There you go. The winner of the Punspiration this week is again Fox.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
I didn't know
congrats.
what we were
That's
rolling
great.
for.
Tied between Rin and Fox.
Oh, hey!
I didn't even notice. I didn't even look to see who won.
I saw that I won twice this week, but I didn't see anything else because I was just excited that I won twice this week.
I literally was just like, oh god, am I like deciding someone's fate right now? Like,
Yeah,
Everybody
right?
rocks
I got
fall.
really concerned.
Everyone dies.
Everyone dies.
I would rather Ren have it because she can revive people, but you know, fine.
If you want to give it to Rin, if you want to forfeit it, you can.
I have 3 still. I will forfeit it.
Okay.
Oh,
so-
plus, okay, I'm back up to 2.
Yeah, I would rather there be
Yes.
multiple revives.
Yeah, that's
Revivify.
fair. Yeah, Revivify.
Speaking of Aspire, I
Hi.
would like
what's
a
up?
weird roll from Lacy and from Lucien. Another weird roll.
Oh, boy, here we go. Weird. Okay, let's let it be as good as the stuff in roll 20. Oh no!
Oh no. She put herself in danger again.
There.
I've had 2 really good weeks. It was bound to happen.
You had to rag
Yeah.
on roll 20, didn't you? The dice
Your
got hurt
sister
you.
had to bring it to your attention that your dice are cursed. It's fine.
Yes.
You should have rolled on roll 20. See what happens?
Yeah,
I
right?
rolled a 4.
Oh.
Mark experience.
I has
You
an
heard your-
11.
Okay.
Things
So
are
on 10.
back to normal.
You get a detail vision of something bad that is yet to happen. You get a +1 forward to prevent it from coming true. Mark experience if you stop it. Okay. So, we'll start with Lucien.
Okay.
Lucien, you see small child. She appears to be maybe 4 or 5.
Okay.
Currently just drawing in her room. You hear tapping at the window. Tap. Tap. And she kind of looks at the window. She looks away, and you hear tap. Tap. She gets up and she kind of walks to the window. And you see the window shatter something, grab and pull her out.
Huh. Okay.
Description of the little girl. She appears to be reddish brown hair that kind of runs shoulder length. One brown eye, one blue eye.
That's
What you can tell.
distinct.
She looks like she would be an elementary student, if anything.
Okay.
And that seems to be is going to be as you kind of you kind of pan, you see the clock, and that is at 10:45
Huh.
at night. Lacy.
Hi.
Uh,
How do I die?
you are. You don't see anything. You just see
Death.
darkness, like, and you don't. You're not dead. You feel yourself being dragged away. You can feel like rocks and some of that hitting you as you kind of pulled across the ground. And then you're lifted up. And you see yourself going up and up.
And I can't open my eyes or anything to see what?
You see a little bit of moonlight gleaming through. There seems to be something on your face.
Okay.
You're like tightly bound. You can't even move.
Okay.
Your arms kind of pinned to your sides, essentially.
I am extremely uncomfortable
So,
because I've been tied up before.
out of character.
Mm.
I'm sorry, Fox.
We all float down here, Georgie.
Please. Could we not?
Yeah. Please.
Felt yourself going up and
I
up.
used to cry
Bring it
as
up.
a kid when I would see a clown, okay?
Fair. Fair, the creepy.
So are the
And-
tiny children, Jay.
That is when you wake up.
And we're back to our regularly scheduled scream.
Oh, jeez, she had another vision. Oh, Amanda
I was
like
getting
shoots
used-
up like, oh my
I
head.
was getting used to no screaming.
Shouldn't get used to that.
Voice in the sky, I wasn't asking you this early in the morning. I just flop my head back.
Yeah.
Oh, she gets up and goes to make the coffee, knowing we're gonna.
And the
have
stone
to
is
have a
kind of
talk.
glowing this kind of orange brown color.
I chuck the rock outside my room because I'm angry and I'm done.
You hear
Exactly.
As Lucien walks around the corner.
Yeah, I was about to say, Amanda was coming out of her room to go make coffee, like, oh, jeez! She's right across.
Oh!
Jay would hear a rock hit wall. Okay,
Just pick up
who's
the,
throwing shit?
pick up the rock and go downstairs.
You take the rock, and the glow is fading
Hmm.
as it normally does. So it stays for a little bit before it fades.
Jay goes ahead and makes his way downstairs because people threw shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're screaming, and,
He
He was getting
Lacey's
used to
still
no
upstairs
screaming.
pitching a fit. She's still upstairs just stomping around pitching a fit.
Yeah, Amanda just
Fair.
like holds up the rock. Yeah, she threw a rock at me, kind of, sort of. I don't think she meant to throw it at me, but here, the thing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Lucien is just like kind of at Lacy's door and they've knocked.
She'll open it.
What did
How bad was it?
I don't want to get tied up again.
You know, that's typically a thing people don't normally want to do. Unless they're into that kind of thing, but still.
I'm really sick of this. I don't. No. Nope. Not doing it this time. No.
Okay. Coffee?
Fine.
Fine.
Fine. Cookie.
And just as walking down the stairs, well, at least you didn't see a small child die. This is fine.
What?
Yeah, as you're getting to the bottom stairs over here, at least you didn't see a small child. What?
Alright, there's a small child.
You're right. This town is full of small children. Families live here. You're right. Where? When? What child?
Yeah, I don't fucking know. It's like roughly 10:30 or some shit like that. Roughly 10:30ish, 45ish, somewhere around that line. So, how many 5-year-olds do you know with like different colored eyes?
You know, we would probably have to see if anybody would remember that.
Unless they working in
Yeah.
a grocery store or something, you'd see like a parent walk through with a kid or something. But I don't know if you'd.
Yeah.
Would you pay? I don't think you'd really pay attention to the.
Well, maybe to the uniqueness is what I say we might have
That's
to,
a
like,
possibility.
see if we remember, but I don't know what we would
Go
roll for.
ahead.
This is also a small
Just
town.
roll plus sharp or anybody who would.
Okay.
It's not unlikely that you guys wouldn't know.
An 8.
Okay, that's a 12.
Uh,
Okay, yeah. Sorry, roll 20.
Mhm.
No.
That's better.
Lucien with an 8.
Oh look, you don't have some more experience.
Yeah, especially. I mean, you've all seen her. But Jay, you've. When you were working, you remember hearing the name.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Like her parent fussing at her or
yeah.
something as far as put that down.
Yeah.
No, we're not getting ice cream.
Her name is Leela.
Okay, so when you first started saying it, I thought you were about to say Lilo. I'm about to say, God damn it, Fluffy. We're not dealing with Stitch.
Yeah, jeez.
Leave
It
Stitch
is
out of
Think about
this.
How?
Means family.
Okay.
Everyone
Oh.
dies.
Okay, so we know the kid's name then.
Eventually.
Yeah.
smells good.
Do we know who our parents are then, at least?
With that, yeah, you would know. The parents work at. Pull up my book real quick. Everything falls down because gravity.
Please tell me there's a funeral home named End of Days, and that's where the father works. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Please.
No, don't take that idea from me. I already have one of the people in the police force named Dick. Sorry, his name is Richard. We call him Dick.
Well, because you fits.
Because he's a detective, therefore he's a Dick.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
I'm not drunk enough for this right now.
I'm gonna be
I only
over
just
there.
started drinking.
The parent is a teacher. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You're floated at the bottom.
She is a teacher in. You're not sure where she is in a teacher because you don't know much about her. You just know you see her working at the school. The name is Alice. You're not sure of the last name though.
Hmm.
Goes to the interwebs and looks up the school because, fun fact, a lot of school websites have the faculty.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Mhm.
Goes and looks for an Alice.
Show me single 2d6, no modifiers, please. This is to see.
That is a 9.
Okay. There are 2 Alices.
Fucking hell. Does one of the bios include something about being with their daughter?
I doubt that. They don't usually
Fucking
explain
hell.
that. Sometimes they show pictures, but
Yeah.
There are 2 things.
Uh-huh.
One Alice is a black lady,
That means nothing.
and the daughter is a white person.
That means nothing. Adoption is a thing.
This is
That's
true. But the everyone also has 2 different colored eyes. The white woman.
Huh.
Found her.
there it is.
And that would be Alice Johnson.
mhm.
Found
She
Hmm.
goes by Miss Johnson.
Huh.
So, how do we go about telling this person that their daughter might die?
Typically, you don't.
Better
You
idea.
Don't tell somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, how do
Better idea.
Hmm.
Goes upstairs. And pulls. Okay, so Jay, without anyone else knowing, he just goes upstairs, gets a bunch of money together, puts it in an envelope,
Okay.
and yeah,
Oh, okay.
comes back downstairs. We're gonna send the Johnsons on a vacation.
Do you really think they're gonna leave tonight, though?
Yeah, that is kind of sudden.
But what time is it in the morning?
What, you think you guys get up around 9:30, 10 o'clock, or
No,
earlier?
I'd say probably about that.
So we
Maybe.
got basically
Well, no,
12
probably
hours.
early. Probably earlier if Lacy got up screaming because of a nightmare.
Okay, so maybe
So probably about 8. Maybe.
8. Yeah, that sounds about right.
About 14,
The school
15
day's already
hours.
started.
They will if there's a little time restraint on it.
But
Not necessarily.
if she's working, she's gonna need vacation time. She's gotta submit all
Mhm.
that. There's a whole process behind it. They're not just gonna up and leave.
Or
Plus, Alice is 5, you said?
Yeah.
Alice is the mother.
5, 6.
I'm not
around that kind of age.
Layla.
Leela.
Layla,
Lila. Lila.
you have to pack for your child. It's not just you hand over packing for your kid for them to do. Not at that age. Plus, if you're just giving them money to go on a vacation, she's got to pick somewhere to go.
Wait. Lucien,
Hmm.
can you ward the little girl's window?
I'd have to know what this thing is.
Also need to know where she lives exactly. That's not gonna be on
Yeah.
the website.
No, it's not.
They don't typically get out personal information like that.
Mhm.
Doesn't want to contact police force, friend. No,
Hmm.
not contact.
Why
Actually, that may work.
Why was the little girl up so late?
That's true.
She was drawing something, that's all I know.
Hmm.
Do you remember what she was drawing?
Did I get a close enough look at that drawing, or no?
No, you were kind of looking from too far away, and she had the paper
Mhm.
down. She was
Yeah, I
laying
didn't
on,
really.
on her bed and kind of like
Oh,
drawing.
she was probably supposed to be She was probably supposed to be asleep.
Hmm.
Yeah, I never really got a good look at that drawing. This is gonna be effort. Hmm.
Could you ward the window against anything?
Do you know warding the house itself
Uh-huh.
took you months?
Never mind.
Yeah.
This is just one window.
It is one window. It might take less time.
But you don't know for sure.
It would probably take more than 24 hours.
Mhm.
Fucking hell. Hiya, Botski. Welcome to the party.
Hmm.
Welcome, Bosky. Seems you brought
Hi, Bob.
popcorn. Have you brought enough to share?
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Wait.
We're all
Better.
doing good.
Better emote. Hold up. Better
Mhm.
emote for this.
Hmm.
Dang it, Fox, you beat me to it.
Well, apparently they
That
brought
is-
enough. So-
That is fine. I prefer my turkey leg.
Oh.
Now I want a turkey leg. Anyway,
Hmm.
You know, they never did catch that one apparent serial killer from the school, did they?
Back
Guess it
from
wasn't one to
October.
catch. Or the
Yeah.
serial killer that killed a returning football star in a general
Yeah.
store.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Jay, do you think your friend could be convincing enough to warn people of a suspicious character in their neighborhood?
I think so.
Would that be enough?
Try to get her to keep the daughter in maybe her room or something.
Mhm. Definitely would raise the alert status.
I make a phone call to Nelson.
You kind of hear him kind of answering, and he's like, "Oh, what can I do for you, Jay?"
I'm sorry to wake you.
No, you're not.
No, I am, because I was woken screaming this morning, so I'm sorry to wake you up this early.
Lacy throws a paper towel at his head.
Picks it up and throws it back. Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Threw her so hard he knocked her out of the chat.
I didn't mean to! I threw it so hard at Aspire, I knocked her out of VC. I'm sorry.
I don't even know. I just don't.
I think I have an idea why.
Knock you that far out.
The thing is, I changed the region on my end because I noticed it was on Central, and I didn't realize it changes it for everyone. So my bad.
Yeah, it does. It changed it to
Interesting.
West for me.
I did not know that happened. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, it's like a Discord. If you change it, it changes it for everybody.
Huh.
Fair.
But anyway.
But now I know. And knowing is half the battle.
Oh god, now set to US West.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Anyway. I hate to wake you this early, but could you do me a favor after the schools and everything let out?
Oh.
I need you to find where an Alice Johnson lives with her daughter. Out of character, I did not mean to go into that accent, by the way. Ignore it.
You know, this is fun.
Jaegers. Yeah, never mind. Seems we have a possibility of a child snatching, and I think it'd be safe to try and convince her to have her daughter sleep in her room tonight. As a precaution. Because, you know, they technically haven't caught those 2 serial killers that are on the loose.
Alright. I'll find it for you. I'll text it to you.
Okay. Out of character, how's him doing? But
You told him to find the address. That's all you told him to do.
when school's let out, to find where she lives and convince her.
No, we
Oh.
just need to put the entire town on alert. We don't need to just specifically tell her. That's just creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds more suspicious.
Well, he could be, like, going door to
Could
door.
be going door to door. Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, it's
Alright.
better that we do it through official channels.
I'll get my badge.
Thank you. And happy hunting.
Right.
Oh, God.
So,
Also, as a side note, Lacy, if you hear tapping on your windows, for fuck's sake, don't get close to it. Like, ever.
Oh, that's a good note.
I mean, to be
That's fair.
last time there was tapping at her window, she kind of booked it to the hallway. So
I did. I did avoid windows the last time somebody tried to get in that way.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good point. Just keep doing that. You're fine.
just keep doing that. It's fine.
Just remind me that if we end up in a place where it's not warded.
Fair. Yeah, but see, to be fair, she could get up to the window because the thing couldn't reach her and grab her.
Unless she opens, even then I think it can't quite get in.
Yay, warding shenanigans.
Look, she'd get right up against the window. Hey,
It's Lacy.
how's it going?
I still don't like it.
Hi, it's Lacy. How you doing down there?
More of she
I'm
would
not getting
get
tied
that
up.
close.
I'm not getting gagged or blindfolded. I'm not doing this whole monster's gonna kill me business again. I'm not dying again, thank you.
Yeah,
Glad
let's
you added that part.
So, is that all you guys are going to do to prevent this, or are you going to do anything else?
stake it out.
We could stake
Mhm.
it out.
Good.
Yeah. Well, can I have Lucien randomly tune in for that?
I swear
for the
to
sake
God,
of it.
if you roll though again
Out of
for like
character-
the third
out of
time.
character.
No, don't do this again.
Out of character, totally
know-
wasn't waiting for you to do that, by the way.
Use tune in.
Tune in! That is a 9.
Better than
Yes.
it was.
You hold 1. Where's creature right
Yep.
now? What's it planning to do? Who's it going to attack next? Biggest threat or tension? How do you direct its attention?
Let's see if I can seduce it in some manner.
What?
Attract its attention.
You
That's one way to put it.
kind of get less of where it is because you're not tuning into that part of it. You're trying to get saying you're thinking. You're getting thoughts more so.
Hmm.
Food, eat,
Hmm.
devour.
We got fried chicken.
Oh, good God.
Hmm.
So whatever is driving it seems to be driven by hunger.
Hmm. Okay. So he is hungry. He is very, very hungry.
Huh.
And somehow both Lacy and this small child are on the menu, so...
Huh.
Hmm.
So how do we get its attention then if it wants?
I
have a crazy idea.
No.
I love Lacy's immediate reaction.
What you see...
No.
Hold on, Lacy. Let me explain. If we see the thing like it's going towards that house while we're staking out, we need to have a standby plan. Such as
Lacey's already crossing her arms.
such as like a bucket of food, and, just kind of chuck something at it,
I don't
or
think
in
it's
its
gonna
general
want
direction.
normal food.
Mm-mm. You know what?
All
I have a
it's saying
trench
is
coat for this.
hungry.
I'll be right back.
Oh, good God.
The loud one. The loud one.
Maybe.
I'm tasty.
Does it go for...
I'm not being bait again.
Well, no, I'm wondering though,
Yes, Huffle. It is serious.
if it thinks its victim is weak at that moment. Lacy tends to run off on her own. She just kind of glares at Lacy when she gets scared.
Because everybody else is turning around to face it. Why don't you run with me?
Well, think about it for a minute. You're running away. You look like you're the victim.
Huh.
Well, if
Yeah,
you're
that could
if you're
work.
being the victim on purpose, then you see what happens. Like,
I mean, human bait could work too.
so it's going for a weaker target. Kind of. Okay, hear me out. I am a werewolf. You go for the one that seems like it's not gonna fight back as much when you're going into a pack of animals, like the children or the females.
I'm sure I have fake caster on here somewhere for insurance scams. I could even be the bait. The injured are usually weaker targets too.
Oh yeah, the injured are usually the first target because the kids are more protected in most cases. If we're going by it has animal instincts.
Well, it went for the child, not the mother, so...
Mm-hmm. It went for the weakest one.
So it's showing some kind of animalistic...
It's my theory. I'm not sure if it's correct.
The website called her Miss Johnson, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no dad there to protect her.
Mhm.
Huh.
Is this true?
Mm.
Lucien backs downstairs with his loud ass trench coat.
Oh, good God.
And ladies and gentlemen, we found our bait.
Yeah, the coat's gonna be useful for something.
But there's one more feature you'll have to wear.
Hmm.
A fake cast on your leg. Or arm, whichever. I think I have an arm cast around here somewhere as well. Maybe.
Jeez. What don't you have?
How would that work with a trench coat, though?
It wouldn't.
Your hand would be visible.
Could be wearing gloves,
Yeah.
though.
Fair.
If
There's
this thing has
also-
animal instincts, it's
Big,
Do you have
overly smart.
a big cast, no. Really
sling?
visible.
They have slings and a lot of bandages.
Actually, I'm sure a sling we could probably...
Yeah, because
Lacy
then
could
it
probably
would
find
show
it.
his arm across his chest.
A sling I do not have, but Lacy...
It said I had one.
Oh, you do? When did you break your arm?
Wouldn't have
No,
we not-
I didn't.
There
You
are
idiots did.
medic.
Yeah, you know.
Do I need to show you the scar from the bear attack?
I mean, if you
Yes,
don't,
the- Bear.
if you don't want to get attacked, Lacy, you could just stay here.
Like, this is
Are
seriously
you
the safest
actually
place to
gonna
be.
let me stay here this time?
As long as you stay in the house.
Yeah.
Are you going to stay? Are you going to stay in
Can
the
we-
house?
Can we draw its attention here so she doesn't actually have to leave the house?
Hmm.
That was kind of my theory. That was kind of my.
Let's
That's kind of my
not.
theory with the bucket of food, but you know, probably not a good idea.
Okay, what bucket of food? Am I going to be cutting chunks off this arm? Because I don't think I like that plan.
We're
It
not
seems-
cutting off your arm.
it wants-
Trust me, not this time.
It wants flesh. That would be, assuming? We don't know if it's actually consuming them in that way.
Man, do you have any raw steaks left?
I'm sorry, who's Ren?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I said Amanda. Do you have any raw steaks left?
Oh.
Probably. Most likely she would.
Like we're spending all this time. Hey, look, you have a bucket of chicken.
Well, that's what I mean, though. Is it eating? Like, what is it consuming? Is it consuming them? Is it consuming souls? Is it consuming blood? What is it consuming?
You know.
That is
We
the
don't
question.
have that detail yet.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Well,
I
that's
don't
'cause
have any more to
did
tell you.
ask
Huh?
the draw's attention.
Mhm.
It seems to want something living.
Hmm.
No.
All right,
Yeah.
time to go buy a goat
Oh, jeez.
and
Could
tie it
just-
to the back of the truck.
It could just go
And
to
have
a
it sitting in the middle of the
farm
trunk.
for that, though. Like, it doesn't need.
Yeah. Well, that and it
But if it's in the
wouldn't
city-
be kidnapping our medic.
Stray dogs and cats. I mean, it doesn't necessarily need us to do bait. That's my concern. Is that it wants humans.
It wants human. It wants to eat the human flesh. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to eat worms. Its eyes are kind of set on a 5-year-old for some reason. There's not a lot of meat on them bones.
Again, I'm still going off the animalistic theory, but
Yeah.
I could.
We just don't know a lot. We just need to make sure that Layla's okay.
I bet
I guess
best
I can...
decision at this. Go ahead.
I guess I can go check the library and see if there's anything that matches description of what it did, and that it's hungering for people or living.
There are probably tons of stories like that, though.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do to help. Maybe narrow it down or something.
True.
But I'm gonna need
What I
another cup
told
of
you.
coffee.
Yep. I'm gonna go get you guys a first aid kit set.
All right.
So how do you
God
plan on
knows you
helping
need it.
narrow it down, Lucien?
Just like basically going off like his thoughts and like the kind of feeling they had, like to see which would match up closest.
Okay.
Or this thing's.
Well, first, roll investigate a mystery.
Alright.
For that would be Amanda who was doing that because you're doing help action.
Mhm.
You get +1, I believe, because you're doing library.
Alright.
So, start, right?
Yep, sharp.
So currently
And
it's at a
+1.
9.
Alright.
Is that including the +1 from the library?
Yes, I rolled a 7, and then I have a
Okay.
+1, +1. Yeah.
And for my help, that was an 8.
Okay, so that bumps it up to a 10. And there's not really any danger that can be exposed to helping out here because you're reading books.
Yeah.
I think the only danger is drinking the wrong cup of coffee.
Not again.
God damn it, Lucien.
Oh, damn it, Bobby.
There goes one. Wait. Why does this coffee have cream and sugar in it? Sorry.
Going through, because you know it was she was supposed to be on the second floor, so
Mhm.
whatever it is can climb. Any type of predator that can cling the walls, a Wendigo could also be a thing.
It's intelligent
Vampires.
enough to know. It's intelligent enough to tap on the window to draw her attention.
Yeah. Which a lot of, it's not unusual for certain predators to use luring tactics. Those are more ones that prefer more ambush tactics.
Mhm.
So whatever this is more
Vampire,
likely
Wendigo.
not a not normally a aggressive hunter.
Mm-hmm. Wait, didn't we already face a Wendigo?
You did
Yes,
face a
we
Wendigo.
did, so
But it's Oregon.
Mm.
well, I highly doubt this is going to be the same creature. Monster of the week.
Lacy would tell you. Lacy would tell you it definitely wasn't a Wendigo.
Yeah.
Because
Wait,
you
did
want
you
to
get-
know what kind of creature it is, so that was one of your questions, I'm assuming.
The Wendigos
Uh,
didn't tie up anybody last time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
ran
and
out.
also
It was more of a-
Didn't Lacy also get attacked by the Wendigo last time?
Yeah, you were kind of chucked out a window.
Yeah,
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
necessarily.
and they are
Just what
more
you're-
aggressive, typically.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't normally ambush. They screw with people because they like
It's
to
terrible.
hunt. The thing that's throwing you off though is the tying up. There's not a lot of creatures that you can find that tie people up.
I hear noise in the background.
You can also ask what happened here, what can it do, what can hurt it, where did it go, what was it going to do, what is being concealed here. It's really hard to answer here because you don't have a whole lot of stuff to base it on.
I have to remember all the questions too. Like, jeez.
I can copy paste them.
Yeah, we kind
Yeah.
of have to do that every week, I think. Because I can't
This is
look
fair.
at them on Discord, so.
We kind of answered what as best we can. What kind of creature is it?
Maybe the
So-
concealed. I don't even know if that'd be relevant though.
I'm trying to think.
Any hidden information, about
Anything we
Possibly,
might
but-
have missed while reading through,
Yeah.
maybe, I guess. To maybe narrow it down further.
Mhm.
Let me see. Look this up for you guys.
I don't know if it'd be relevant to our current information because we don't have a lot to go on.
I'm kind of going off that, like, it specifically needs its victim to be alive.
Well, yeah.
And I'm saying, like, most of these, like,
Well, you
they
already
kill
gotten
their
that.
prey before consuming. Yeah.
Well, you already know that because it wants it alive when it goes to get it.
It's just,
You're getting-
going off that knowledge, would I have any leaning one way or the other?
I mean, you're finding a lot of information. It's not really. As for what's being concealed here, I can kind of help a little bit with that. Whatever this is, from what you can tell, the information you've been given, the information you've been reading, most of the information that you've gotten from both Lacy and Lucien, doesn't seem to kill its prey right off the bat, but it seems to drag it somewhere like a nest, or a home, or a cave. Because normally, if something is dragging something, it's dragging it to a den of some kind.
So it may
Which-
or may not be alone.
There might be multiple.
Great.
Oh. You know what? Wendigos do tie up things, though, by the way.
Oh my god, you're so stuck on the Wendigo thing.
No, I'm not. They do have nests. They do tie up things as far as to hold. They, at the same time, vampires, they have dens,
Yeah,
like that.
but I've also played Until Dawn.
Yeah.
They tend to be a bit more. They'll lure people and attack them that way. But they've also been known to attack aggressively too.
Episode Supernatural, they had the Wendigo in it. People got dragged off to an abandoned mine and stored.
I didn't watch Supernatural, so I don't know.
It's just that, and just knowing that this is television, they take some liberties.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Sort of games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is also, Wendigos. There's not like an exact science of what they do because they don't.
Yeah.
Just,
Mm-hmm.
at least in our knowledge.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's by lore based.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we're basically still stuck at the same place we are.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Other
I have a hard
than-
time giving information when you're looking up stuff with little information. Sorry.
Other than it most likely is taking the victim somewhere.
Yeah. So even if it takes her, it's probably not going to kill her right away. So you would have time to follow, basically.
Also, when I saw whatever grabbed it, did I see a hand or was it just too quick to catch or too far?
It's like a large hand, like pulling her down.
Alright.
You saw fingers kind of. It was dark and hard to tell, but that's what it looked like. It was fast.
Alright.
Okay.
It was bigger than her.
Jeez. Okay. We may... I hate to say it, we may just have to use her as the bait. And save her.
Lacy's coming back upstairs with the first aid kit. Did you find anything?
It's...
We have some possibilities at least.
It's... Okay, we might have to follow a little girl being dragged away.
What?
This is fine.
For some reason, I saw that reaction coming.
Yeah, well... Best I can gather is whatever it's doing is it's trying to take its victim somewhere before it kills them.
Yeah, no kidding.
And so we need to find out where it's going. And we know it's going to take a little girl.
Yeah, but...
I mean, we could let it take you.
Put Lucien in a sling and have it take him.
We don't know if
I
it'll
don't like any
actually
of these
focus
options.
on anybody, yeah.
Fair.
I don't like any of these options. These are not good options.
We can try.
We usually have better options.
We don't know if we can see it yet, either one, until it's too late.
That's fair too.
We've had too many invisible things for me to know that we may or may not be able to see it now. Cat,
That's fair.
Pumpkin, you're not in this campaign. Get down.
It's like, sure I am, mommy.
It's my stream now.
Do I need to bring Pumpkin into this? Does it need to be like a canon thing that there's always a pumpkin?
What pumpkin?
Halloween.
Yeah, fair.
Halloween.
You know?
It's a pumpkin
I'm
carved
okay with this.
a cat on it.
There you go.
Mhm.
We can't let the little girl get taken.
You're right, Kitty does know things. Kitty knows what we're trying to hunt.
Hmm. Amanda,
Yes.
how well can you track its scent?
If it has one, I could probably track it easily. Especially if we heard it.
Hmm.
It's easier to track blood.
I heard it, you say.
Mm-hmm. Thinking either that or he pricks his finger. What if this were an option?
I can do that too. Ow, that is claws in my knee.
More blood.
Yeah, basically, you mentioned blood, so he's like, oh.
Blood?
Ow.
Blood.
Cat will help. Cat help with the blood.
Cat need blood?
Yeah.
You know?
Fly like an eagle.
Yeah, I can track you down.
Okay.
This is a terrible idea.
Anything we do is a
I
terrible
mean-
idea, but we somehow get out of it.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm live bait.
Okay. You
Sounds good.
are you getting the different? Are you texting Nelson to get the address?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you
I'm
get the address to
going
later on.
with them.
We have a way to keep you safe. Just stay in the house. Well, I'm going with y'all. And we were gonna let you stay in the house.
Because you're stupid and one of you is planning on getting taken. I'm bringing the first aid and I'm coming.
You
No, that's fair.
first aid.
We'll stay in the car.
My concern is it only taking females?
That's true.
So far,
Guess
that's
we're
our information.
gonna find out.
Yeah. If it takes Lacy instead, we know.
So you're taking the truck or the car there tonight?
Depends, is it still snow on the ground?
Still a little snow, but it's kind of the roads
Taking
are
the car.
burning.
Taking the car because it has darker windows.
All right.
It is the stakeout car. There's just no
I
stakeums in
will
the car. I'm
say
sorry.
Amanda's gonna need to be able to catch the scent, so she's gonna have to be outside the vehicle. It's a little hard for her to smell while inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
She could hide somewhere
that's true.
once I get there, though. And she's also pretty fast. I don't know if she's faster than the car, but she could at least kind of head a direction. I don't know. That's up to Fluffy if she's that fast, but I don't think she's that fast.
Maybe not the car, but at the same time, the car does need to slow down and make turns and such like that.
Yeah, she
You
could
can turn at full speed pretty quickly.
Yeah, she could. They guys could technically follow her while she runs after it.
I would say, technically, Amanda can parkour, run on the side of a building, makes a turn, just run sideways for a quick second, just.
Hop fences, everything. Like,
Claw
the
things.
car's stuck to the roads.
Yeah.
Amanda, not so much.
What's a road?
Yeah.
Is there
Jumps medium-sized fences with a
is
single
there
bound.
a way to get a GPS tracker for you guys to track Amanda's phone or something?
Probably.
It depends on what type of phone you have. I know.
Would electronic stuff like that be something I could find in the armory?
Or you,
Go
even
ahead.
something that she could wear or something.
Go ahead, roll plus weird.
That's weird.
That, I believe, is what you have to roll for finding stuff in the armory.
In case she has to go off the road and you guys
I think it is. I don't
sight her.
remember. It's been a
Yeah,
while since I
plus
actually
weird.
rolled. Okay.
But this
It's actually
way-
been a few times since I've had to roll for the armory.
But this way there's always someone in pursuit of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is going to be. That's a 9.
Right, you have it, but only the minimum. So what is it that you have? How will you describe it? Some sort of GPS tracker, but is it something for a phone? Something the person would wear?
Now who is it for again?
Amanda.
Amanda.
For Amanda. Okay. So Amanda,
Yes.
one problem.
Uh-huh.
I do have a tracker.
Okay.
Bad news is, in order for it to cooperate with your werewolf transformation,
Uh-huh.
kind of needs to be below the skin.
Oh, Jesus.
You're gonna chip Amanda.
Basically, chip me like a damn dog. Like,
Like, seriously, that's the only thing. Okay, to be fair, out of character, that's the only logical thing I can think of
fair.
to work with you transforming into a werewolf.
Yeah.
I mean, unless we went full weird with this and you somehow found one of those colors, you would see the rich people buy this going, oh, by the way, this color has a GPS in it because you don't want to lose your poochie.
Why
What's
would
worse,
you-
So,
collared or
okay.
chipped?
Okay, so to be,
Chip?
to be fair, that would require Amanda to be wearing a collar at all times.
I mean,
Yeah, no,
she
bad
would
idea.
be glaring at you every time that she had to wear it, by the way. If
Yeah.
that's the case. But I
Yeah.
will leave it up to you because she's not going to be happy either way.
One would require a bit of surgery.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Technically, it's like a shot thing that they
Yeah.
do. with
Yeah.
animals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lacy can do it.
One is easy to remove.
Yeah.
That's the collar.
The other one requires surgery to remove.
The other one, would only really need to be activated, if we wake up in the middle of the night and Amanda's gone, and her room is, kind of tore apart, and she's gone, and her window's open or something. Okay, where the hell did her werewolf friend go?
To be fair, she leaves randomly anyway, so.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair.
So the question is, do you want to always know where be able to know where she is, or do you want only if she's wearing a collar?
Honestly, with how much trouble we all get into, it might be safer to know where she is at all times.
I hate you so much.
Okay, do you want to wear a collar?
I hate you so much.
I mean, okay, to be fair, we also go earring route with this.
her ears would not be pierced, so she still would be like, eh.
Here's a nose piercing.
No, we're just... She would take the lesser of the two evils so she could take it off, would be the collar.
Okay, so collar? Okay.
She just might have to explain things to her brother if he ever sees her wearing it. It's fine.
Fair.
And to be fair, an elastic choker, could be...
A choker looks nicer, yes.
I mean, a choker literally could be, configured to where at least one of the wires and everything, is actually... has a chip in it.
Okay. So you have basically, you took apart what is needed for the collar and put it in a choker.
Yes.
That's a choker. Okay.
That way it can stretch when she changes into a werewolf, and there we go.
It's a lot less awkward to explain.
Fair.
Yep.
Bingo.
There you go. So Amanda now has a elastic tracking choker.
Yay.
Yay! Just so there's yay.
I think the only thing that I have to worry about now is if anybody recognizes it while she's transformed.
Yeah.
What color is Amanda's fur when she transforms?
It turns grayish.
We can easily make it a grayish color.
Hey, that doesn't make a difference if she's wearing it while she's human. That's what I meant.
There.
The realization of
Dwarf. Oh, that dwarf has a grayish choker. Person has the same grayish choker.
Yeah.
Well, technically, if it's a grayish choker, no, grayish furred werewolf, it'd be harder to see, and you'd have to be looking.
You've also
for
seen her werewolf form.
That's true.
She has multiple
Okay.
forms to it.
So you have a tracking choker. How does it
Yes,
make you
we're
feel?
just gonna. I hate you so much right now.
How else are we supposed to follow you if we lose track of you?
I didn't. Wouldn't it have been easier just to get a dog? Do you have to? I hate all
What do you
this.
say, Scooby?
It depends. Do you want to share territory with a dog?
Wolves are pack. I'm happy with that. I'll just be the alpha.
You see Amanda and the dog crawling at each other in assert dominance.
Amanda just goes like half chained. She just like swats the dog across the floor. It's like,
I am the alpha now.
I think Lucien's the only one who's seen her like aggressively go against other wolves.
Yeah.
rawr. Okay, yes.
So you guys are on. Go to your stakeout.
Yep.
Who's staying in the car?
I'm staying in the car.
Okay.
I am not leaving my baby alone.
So
Car, by the way, I should clarify. The car.
you're being bait, right?
Yeah. And with that, could I have like Lucien like have a cut on like the back of his hand or something that's bandaged up so like sense easier to track? There.
She probably has like a rag or something that she took with some blood on it too. Just like,
Yeah.
to kind of get the smell, and then.
Not just making sure the scent is stronger. It's fine.
So Amanda, where are you gonna position yourself?
I guess wherever I could see the window and Lucien the best, while
Okay.
still being hidden, even if it's like across the street in a yard or something.
Are you normal form right now, or are you?
At the moment, yeah.
Okay, so you're kind of hiding out.
Swear to God, kitten.
Get wrecked.
You guys kind of watch the lights kind of go out in the house, and the window that would be on the window that was best described by Lucien, the lights don't go back on. It seems on the other side of the house, the lights go on and then eventually go out. Seems the mother is keeping the child close, at least for tonight.
Mm.
Okay.
So, kind of switching positions to watch that window. You see a shape moving across the wall.
Hmm.
You watch it kind of tap, tap, and recoils back and hides.
Mm.
Gotta get
Tap.
its attention.
Tap.
Can I try using telepathy on this thing?
You can certainly try.
Hmm. Can I make it think that there's a better meal just in the current direction that is currently me?
I'm not going to make you roll for that.
Oh.
You kind of try to implant this message. You watch its body kind of shift. And you're not sure. You get the sense it's looking at you, but then it pulls back around the corner of the wall.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's odd.
Hmm.
I guess Amanda's just gonna keep an eye out and see if she could see it again.
Hmm. And that's in the backyard?
They moved to the backyard behind the fence and all that. So, like, on the back of the building currently.
Hmm.
It's kind of shifted itself.
Hmm.
It's
But it is.
pretty dark tonight, so it's hard to make out any
Hmm.
shapes right now.
But as far as we can tell, it's no longer tapping on that window.
No. You seem to gain its attention.
Yeah, I guess Lucian's just gonna continue just walking down the sidewalk, see if this thing's following him.
Okay. Jay and Lacy, you see Lucian start kind of walking a little further. The car shifts a little bit.
Hmm.
Jay.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
I'm gonna slouch in my seat now. I'm clutching the dagger knife in my pocket. Exactly.
I'm going to start the.
Do I see this, or am I guess I'm too busy watching Lucien at the moment.
Yeah, you were focused on him.
I'm gonna start the car and just start pulling off in the opposite direction of Lucien, just to make it look like we're just driving away. So maybe it's like, oh well, now this person's alone.
So yeah, as you're watching Lucien, you hear the car turn on and go, and start going the opposite direction.
And I'm just like going up the road far enough to be able to turn around and just wait to see Amanda kind of.
Like, do I notice anything on the car, or is it's just the car?
Read a bad situation.
All right.
I feel that is the appropriate way of this.
I swear to God, this thing
that's
is sitting
sharp,
on top of the car.
That is plus sharp.
I swear to God, this freaking thing is sitting on top of my
That's
car.
an 8.
So
I'm trying really hard not to peek out the window right now.
You
Because
can
I really
ask
wanna
one
know
of
if it's on the car.
following questions, I believe, on an 8. Yes, you hold 1.
Okay.
So I will copy and paste these so I don't have to read them out again. But I will post them there. Starts with what's my best way in, best way out. You didn't even notice what's the biggest threat, what's most vulnerable to me, and what's the best way to protect victims.
Unnoticed dangers.
You kind of
sorry.
watch
Yeah.
the car move. There was something underneath the car.
I'm just gonna like make a motion, like just point to my eyes, and then just point in the direction of the car, like underneath it, for Amanda to catch.
Oh.
Pointing out, man, that you see some figure just hunched, attached to the bottom of the car as it drives off.
I'm gonna start following the car. Then.
So as you guys turn around, you see Amanda coming towards you.
I say, would would Lacy be getting a text message? By the way,
Yeah.
the friend is under the
well,
car.
Probably from Lucien.
Yeah.
Like,
He's-
Lucien
he's
just continues to walk
kind
the
of
other
the
way.
least mobile person, apparently.
You turn and you see Amanda coming, and there's a text. It's under your car.
So, how about we test out its dexterity here?
Oh dear.
I kind of go like, because if Amanda's like heading to the towards the front of the car, I'm just gonna go.
Okay. Well, she would have
You
been still
know-
off to the side. She's still like going between the houses and stuff.
Also,
And
roughly how far away are we from home?
You're pretty far from home.
Okay.
Lacy, do me a favor. Hold on.
I pulled my feet up, like, into the chair with me.
I floor it.
Alright, you floor it. You guys watch the car just go full speed as fast as it can, accelerating as fast as it can. The thing's just holding on.
Here's where you need to really hold on. I slam on the brakes.
I grabbed the Jesus handle.
The Jesus handle.
Oh, you mean the oh shit bar?
Just slam on the brake and screech to a halt, and everything kind of jumps forward. The creature shifts. And it's still holding on.
You know, we're in a
It's
residential neighborhood.
shifting.
We're in a
Yeah.
residential neighborhood. There's speed bumps,
Yeah.
right?
Not necessarily.
Not, yeah.
Dang it.
You're thinking parking lots and stuff, and like
Yeah.
gated communities.
Lacy, you hear a tap on the door.
Don't put the door.
Would I hear it too, though?
Oh yeah, be here right next to Lacy.
If you do not get off of my vehicle right now, this one isn't alone.
The door gets ripped off.
Oh shit. Yeah, Amanda's bolting.
I
towards
pull my
the
gun
car.
and shoot it. In that general direction.
As you fire, roll, kick some ass. Because this thing,
That's
this
plus cool.
is a hazardous situation right where you're at right now.
Yeah.
You-
So,
Lacy is screaming and crying and
one thing, by
nope.
the way, and nobody in this area is going to hear it.
Oh god.
Silent shotgun. I love it.
Yes, indeed. Point blank, right to the face. All right, so that's plus cool, right?
Plus tough.
Oh, plus tough. Oh,
Kick
that's
some
right,
ass.
kick some ass. You know what? That still even works because that's an 11.
Okay. You can either increase your harm, take less harm, move it where you want it,
Move it where I want it.
and you want it away from Lacy, basically.
I want to shoot it as far away from me as I can.
All
Get
right,
into a
so
position, I can tackle it.
Yeah,
how
pretty
much harm does your shotgun do?
Okay, so the shotgun originally does. Okay, originally does 3 harm. So yeah.
Plus
Yes.
magic.
Oh yeah.
Well,
The magic just
Well,
the magic
is
because of
magic,
silence
rather.
of it.
allows it
And
to hit certain things it shouldn't be able to.
I probably would have left the silver rounds in it.
Okay, well, the silver doesn't do much to it.
Yeah, I didn't think it would, but it's probably a safe precaution at this point because of how many things.
Where you fire, and this is this flurry of movement. As you watch this kind of beam of light fire out of the trunk, Amanda, and this thing go tumbling away.
And then I floor it again as soon as.
And it just lays there motionless.
Lacy's crying currently.
I've already been running towards it. I'm gonna
Wait.
kind of stay a few feet from it, but look at it, I guess.
As you get close enough, you see this hairy creature. These 8 legs.
Oh
curled
my
up.
gosh. Oh no.
Oh, why?
No limits.
Oh.
Okay, I kill small but spiders, not no.
Fucking hell, Fluffy.
So we have giant spiders. This is fun.
So is it
Lacy
dead?
is
I don't
crying.
want to
It is
take
dead. There's just, its whole head has just been blasted off. The whole front of its face is gone.
Told you not to touch my goddamn car.
As your
And now
car
I
is
start
laying inside.
I lower my head and I just start turning like, I gotta fix that fucking door now.
Oh.
Lacy's crying in the front seat, just.
Lucien, I'd like you to roll
Yo.
act under pressure, please.
Oh, dear.
Okay. 9.
Okay. You catch it before it can catch you off guard, as the one that was sneaking around
Oh shit.
pounces on you. And you're currently now in a struggle with it. It was before it could, you prevented it from dragging you off.
Oh.
She's the. As the mandibles
Well,
kind of
aren't you
extend.
just the cutest thing? Can I whammy this bitch?
You can certainly try.
Close range.
Okay.
Is, aren't you the cutest thing? Surprise.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alright, yeah. So you can increase harm, take less harm. Put where you want it.
Let's make that 3 harm.
Alright.
The kitten. I swear to
It
God.
does bite into your hand as you kind of extend, so you take 2 harm.
Fuck.
As it
Is that,
bites into the
that,
hand.
is that ignoring armor?
Does not ignore armor, so you take 1 harm.
One arm.
Alright.
Your jacket kind of catches it as you blast it away, and it.
Okay, so they're easy to kill.
There's just many of them.
Oh Jesus.
Do I notice any more, or was that the only one that tried to mug me?
I think it's time to get out of here.
You don't see any more currently.
Please go home. Please, 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 I want to go home.
And their bodies kind of start melting away, basically.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
but-
Lucien is gonna start walking in the direction of where the car went
Yeah,
while calling for pickup.
I'll start
We'll also go,
heading that
seriously?
way.
Well,
Fucking spiders.
First, I get out and I kind of open the trunk of the car and slide the door into the trunk of the car.
Poor Jay.
Kind of get like a bungee strap just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, so
and-
you came back to the door, is what you're saying.
Yes, I came
Yeah.
back for the door. Goddamn.
Lacey, you might want to
Spider.
sit in the back.
Yeah, she's already in the back, curled up in a ball, crying, sobbing, just not happy.
Jay kind of reaches his hand back there and like taps her on the knee.
Okay, so we're looking for a
Okay.
spider's nest. Wonderful.
Can I have a call go through it roughly this time to either Amanda or Lacy?
You're not that far from
sure.
us.
Yeah, you're not that far.
Oh,
You're walking
okay,
distance.
never mind. Okay, so he's just gonna walk up, and when he gets close, fucking spiders, really?
I'm not comfortable anymore.
Yes, fucking.
you
Looks like
know, they're
somebody's
weirdly
sticking out-
cute up close.
Well, that's fine.
Please
Looks
just
like
go
somebody's
home.
sticking out their incendiary rounds.
We don't know if there's any more.
Well, if I know one thing for sure, I know how to get rid of a spider's nest.
Okay, well,
You
we also
next
have
time-
to know where the nest is.
Yeah.
I know. But next time when we go out, we're taking the truck.
Next time we go out, somebody might have to be dragged off.
Next time we go
Yeah.
out, Lacy, you're staying home.
I
Deal.
don't. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not arguing with that. I'm just. Please, can we go home now?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, let's
So who's in the passenger seat with the wind rushing through
Fuck
the...
it, I will sit there because dog logic. Not quite like that, but she doesn't bother by it.
Look, just half shifts and just has her head dangling out the
No.
side. Just-
She's not gonna
Full
try
shift.
She's not quite like that.
Oh,
It wouldn't
okay.
bother her.
It's the wind just in your hair.
Besides, she wouldn't be transformed in town unless she has to be.
It's also middle of the night, so...
Yes, but
So you
she's
had,
also a much bigger dog.
Don't worry,
Back home.
it's
Your car,
new breed of dog.
your car might not be big enough to fit her in her full wolf form.
That's fair. That's fair.
You guys get home. I assume Lacy goes in there as fast as she can.
Yeah, and I bandage up Lucien before going immediately upstairs and slamming my door behind me.
So you heal one harm.
Yay.
I start working, try and reconnect door.
Roll act under pressure. You +1 because of the driver. Imagine you were pretty decent at repairing your vehicle.
That's a 10.
Alright, you succeed what you set out to do. The car door takes you a while, but you do reattach the car door.
I'm going to bed.
At this point, everyone else is in bed by the time you finish putting the car door back on.
Amanda is going to
I'm
not
going-
opt to go hunting tonight.
Because Amanda's
will-
not the only hunter.
As I go off
Not
to
anymore.
bed, I'm leaving a note for myself on the refrigerator. Dig out incendiary rounds and gas cans.
Oh, Jesus. We also don't know why it wants to drag us back. Is it dragging us back to feed for baboos?
The baboos gonna die if they're baboos. They gonna die. Just like those freaking demon children. They gonna die. I don't care how young they are. They dying. They dying today.
Okay. We still have to find it. That's our main concern right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you guys, next morning, wake up, it's Saturday.
I'm gonna double check online to see if there's any reports of anybody going missing since last night.
No reports of anyone going missing yet.
Okay. Just to double check they didn't get anybody while we were dealing with the two.
People missing.
Animals.
There have been animals, farm animals, and so they've been reported missing. And some pets.
Oh.
Well, or FIFO the dog.
Okay. Well, now we know what to kind of look for in the library, but I guess more of where would they nest would be what we'd be looking for.
Yeah.
Probably a cave somewhere in the mountains.
Or a basement, or... They were pretty big, I assume, so I guess it would have to be a decent-sized nest.
They were probably the size of, like, the ones you were, like a pretty medium-sized dog.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not okay.
Like if you're like 5 foot tall, they could like be on you and cover you completely.
Okay, so...
Oh yeah, I'm not okay with this.
I hope those weren't the babus. And I hope there's not a mommy and a daddy somewhere.
Hey. Okay, since you guys have been playing Skyrim here recently too, frostbite spiders.
That's what I was thinking
Oh.
too. Like, oh
Did-
god, is there a
did-
big one
Yeah.
somewhere?
You know
Ugh.
exactly which giant one I'm thinking of, right?
Yeah, the
Bleak
huge
Falls
one.
Barrow. Bleak Falls Barrow, the big, huge one.
Yeah.
Just
Is there
no.
Mama somewhere.
so much.
Somewhere.
I guess what I'd be
there's a
looking
fur.
for is I don't know how these spiders would work. Like, I'm assuming they're in large numbers already.
Mm,
Do they usually have, like, what size they can get, things like that?
I assume you're looking in the Mystic Library.
Yeah.
Rule investigate a mystery.
Let's see. Nope. She doesn't find shit.
Got a 6.
good.
Uh-huh.
mm.
You reveal some information to the monster or whoever you're talking to. Well, you're not really talking to anyone. You reveal information to the book.
Okay.
You know?
I got a full thing of experience with that.
Look,
Hey.
look, and I know exactly how that conversation with the book went down. Hey, book, we got attacked by fucking spiders.
But yeah, so you just don't find any information.
Oh,
there's a door.
Neddy boy. Who wants to call Ned?
Nope. Not
Yeah,
it.
fuck it. Why not?
Yes.
There is a
called him.
doorbell ring.
I couldn't answer it.
You see Alice.
Mm.
Alice?
Hi. And Leela kind of peeks around.
Hi. Come on in, guys. We have company.
Okay.
Mhm.
She kind of comes in. Leela said she had something she needed to give you.
Hmm.
And she kind of holds out a small paper.
I take it.
It is a drawing, and you see
Okay.
a spider being blasted off of a car.
Oh.
Hmm. Train.
Yeah.
Choo-choo, motherfucker.
I'm just gonna kind of turn and walk towards the garage.
So.
Hmm.
Just like jaws drop, like just shaking her head, like
How do you?
This is a very good drawing.
biggest question: what angle is it from?
The
Like in front of the. Oh.
She could not have seen it from.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah. Then what I had my character do? It stands. He jaw dropped, like shaking his head, like but.
And to be fair, she also was drawing it before this thing attacked her originally.
Mhm.
Or drawing something.
She kind of smiles when you compliment her picture, and she kind of walks to the table, and she has a little small little backpack. She kind of starts drawing again.
Amanda's gonna kind of go watch her draw then. Because she's
I
got
don't
her theories out loud. She's gonna just keep her mouth
No,
shut
yep.
right now.
She has quite the gift.
Yeah, she can't really talk so much, so she usually just draws.
Hmm.
She says she can talk, she just doesn't very often.
Can understand that.
And as you're watching her draw, she is drawing Looks like a pickup truck.
Jesus.
Hmm. It's like can I offer you some coffee or something?
Sure.
Alright.
I eventually come back out of the garage after a few minutes and
Amanda's just very intently watching her draw, just like
How-
fascinated a little bit.
okay, two things.
It's not like the best. It's like a kid's drawing. So
Yeah.
So two things, Alice.
Mhm. Yeah. Yes.
A, how did you know where we lived? Two, how did she know to bring it to us?
She reaches and she pulls this paper out and she hands it to you, Jay. And you see a crude drawing on the front of the house with the green car pulling in. And there is the address written exactly.
Does she always seem to see things like this? Or know where she's going?
She's had a knack for drawing things, and then later I'll notice something. I'll look at the picture, and usually I noticed it after it happened. Something simple like the milk spilling out of when I picked it out of the fridge. Stuff like that. It's always some kind of accident or tragic event.
Premonition.
Honestly, most people just kind of dismiss it.
Well,
Lucien coming in with the coffee. Well, it's kind of been our business as of late.
yeah.
He's
Used
watching
to
her.
things not normal.
Amanda, you're watching her draw. She's now drawing spiders. One like crush under the wheel. Another one on the back of it, like kind of like looks like it's being like swung off.
So she's always done things like this?
Well, since she could draw, yeah.
Now, you said the girl kind of was in the kitchen at the
Yeah.
table. And obviously
Yes.
the mom's probably in the living room talking with us, probably. If you don't mind me asking, I know this is probably a touchy subject. Where's her father?
Vernacular accident. He was on the vernacular and the cable snapped.
I'm so sorry.
I found out about it before the cops called. But before, too late, of course.
She drew that too.
She drew one more image. And she holds out. I saw this after at the same time I saw the one at the house. So I was hoping something when she holds it out. And you see what looks like a forest and a tree, like a big tree, and dangling from the tree are humanoid-looking things strung up, sort of gray, like they're drawn, like they're like gray. No, like you can't see the pins. They're just kind of like they're being hung up in web.
Jay kind of looks over at Lacy. Well,
And one of them is smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I think whatever's going on, that one of those is her.
It would have been.
Do you two have overnight bags?
What do you mean?
Lacey's gonna kind of look at who all is still in the room with the mom at this point.
Amanda's
believe-
kind of like standing in the kitchen doorway watching the drawing while listening.
I believe what she's trying to suggest is it might be best for you two to stay here for the night.
It's going to sound crazy, but we might have a way to make sure that she's safe.
I could go home and pack a few things.
One of us will go with you. Just on the safe side in case any more come back.
Okay. And she kind of heads to the front door and just kind of waits for whoever is going to be going with her.
Who wants to go? If no volunteers, Jay will go.
I can take care of it.
Okay, so Jay, you and her go to collect some overnight bags.
I think Lucien said he.
Oh, Lucien, sorry.
Yeah, Lucien volunteered. Yeah.
Lucian's tribute.
Poor
As
choice
they
of words.
both go. Amanda, you kind of focus more on the drawing. And you can see she's kind of drawing one person with their firing some sort of firearm out the one window. Another one in the back of the pickup just blasting something with their hands. Someone kind of poking her head out, but kind of like hiding.
Hi, Lacy.
A large, almost wolf, kind of in the back, pouncing, pinning one to the that was looks like it was going after the one in the back. And you see a small little girl.
Huh.
She holds up, kind of.
Should take it. Smile at her.
Lacey's setting about getting juice and crackers or whatever. It's just snacks.
I'm fairly certain the fridge is still well stocked.
Drawings are
Yes.
very helpful.
More than likely, sadly.
She's
He
gonna
did emptied for more booze.
Yeah, she's gonna pass it to Jay so he kind of sees it since it's his truck. She just kind of sits down.
Well, at least there's no door missing this time.
So do you know what we are?
You're talking to her?
Yeah. Hmm.
She shrugs.
That's probably for the best.
Mm.
She points to you, man, and she goes,
She just smiles.
Fuck, that's a cute image. Just...
Yeah, just a little girl staring like right at someone who is a werewolf. Just
Yeah. I think she knows. Hmm. Do you think you can help us stop these things?
she nods.
Alright. We will protect you. Alright? She's so cute.
Lacy puts down juice and snacks and things.
And takes a little bit of the juice and starts drinking.
You're extremely brave. Way braver than I am.
She points to you and she goes,
Aww.
Lucien,
Mhm.
you've arrived at the house and she's collecting a few things in the bags. She's kind of just moving about. Are you just following her, kind of helping out as you can, or what are you doing?
Basically, he's gonna be on like alert, just basically security, making sure everything's okay.
Then I guess read a bad situation.
Mm.
That would be that's the one thing I can think of that's like dangers and hidden and.
Don't worry, you're only
Yeah.
by yourself.
we
Bad situation was cool, right?
Sharp.
Sure.
Oh. So that's a 9.
All right. So you can
Basically, how to protect. Basically.
Okay.
Like,
As she's finishing up the bags. You notice. You follow. It looks like a loose string on a couch.
Mhm.
It's a small, little, tiny spider.
Hmm.
You see, there's more of them. And the best
Oh,
way to
dear.
protect the victims is to get her out. As you see, there's this 20 of them kind of starting to kind of gather.
Okay, yeah. He's just gonna try to get her out of there.
Hey, look, there's
Just-
the babbies.
Found the babies.
Oh
Roll
no!
act
You know
under pressure.
what that means, don't
Oh,
you,
boy.
Fox? Mommy and Daddy are here.
I'm gonna use
Hey.
I'm gonna burn a luck on that shit.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh boy.
You see, as you can report, where you see the door is just covered, and thinking quickly, you blast the glass outwards and go through the window instead,
Okay.
and rush to the cars. You see the swarm of spiders kind of dispersing outwards of the house. They're not the same spider either. They're like multiple different types.
Lovely.
Run like like a little bitch.
And you
Yeah.
drive.
No, you're not.
This
What?
is arachnophobia bullshit right now.
I just realized what you're doing.
I don't even know what I'm
Oh,
doing.
no.
So what am I doing?
There's a fucking movie as far as with this.
There's multiple movies that have...
There's a lot
Yeah,
of
I
Yeah.
know. I'm trying to. It's an older one. I'm trying to remember what it was.
If it's the one where there's a scene where a bunch of little spiders start coming out of the sink and stuff like that, then that might be the same movie I'm thinking of.
I have not seen this movie. I don't
Fair.
like this movie.
I don't remember the name of it. It's not because there's one called Arachnophobia and there's one that it's called something else, and was the one that made me scared of spiders even more than I already was.
But you do get out of the house. You cause a bit of commotion.
Yeah.
She saw you blast a window out. It's fine.
I can explain. I think.
You drive. You get back home. She parks in front of your house. Grab the bags. You enter in. She
Mhm.
just look like she comes in. She looks spooked.
Oh, what happened?
So you know how there were big spiders?
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of little ones.
Oh,
Oh, that's not good.
wonderful.
Are we protected against little ones? Please tell me we're protected against little ones.
I would assume. Creature? I don't know how spider underlines in that though.
Let's just go with a few prayers and happy thoughts.
I mean, you haven't seen bugs in your house.
Fair.
Yeah.
Mm.
If there had been a bug in the house, Lacy would have screamed and asked somebody to squish it.
That's fair.
Huh. Are you gonna
Well,
be
I mean, I'd like to
Alice?
think.
Yeah. You helped.
Hmm.
Here, we'll put you and Layla up in my room for the night.
Okay. And she follows upstairs, Leela, as you eat a little bit of the crackers, and she starts trying again. Her feet don't quite reach the ground, so she's just kind of kicking her feet as she goes.
So cute.
Oh god, what is she drawing now?
It looks. It's hard to describe. It's kind of like something purple suspended in like this column of like looks like web.
I just look towards the stairs because Lacy took her upstairs, took the mom upstairs, and she just looks back at the little girl. Might not want to show that to Lacy.
Well, it doesn't look like a person.
Okay, purple.
It looks like something large, like almost in comparison, because she's got little things that kind of drawn in it that look smaller. There's like spiders that are looking like the big spiders, but they're small in comparison to this thing.
Oh no.
By the way, out of character, the movie I was thinking of, Eight-Legged Freaks.
I love that movie. That's not what I was going for.
There.
Because that movie was creepy as all hell. It was supposed to be a horror comedy.
I thought it was hilarious, and I'm afraid of spiders. I especially love the part where the one spider was attached to the car. I was like, ow, 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 ow.
Fair.
Ow. I
Huh.
had to move my leg.
Either that's a nest or so we just need to... Either way, we need to just kill it.
Yeah. And then whatever this thing is, it's going off some kind of like hive mind type system or some stuff.
Like he catches himself.
Well, you know, kind of acting like ants. How they have like a queen controlling them, telling them what to do. It's odd.
She's still drawing too, by the way.
Oh jeez.
She's drawing 5 people. One with ears like a wolf. One with a shotgun. One with that just seems to be blasting with nothingness. And another one behind them holding up a small girl as she's like reaching upwards toward the crystal.
Oh, no, Kiki, I heard that.
Sneaky.
Squeaky butt.
Something's not quite sitting right
Pumpkin.
with these spiders.
Whatever it is has to do with this crystal thing.
Yeah, as she kind of finishes drawing, you can tell it's more crystalline. That seems to
Can I evolution
go
do it?
with what she's kind of drawing from it.
Can I evolution do a tune-in?
Go ahead.
Alright.
Roll 2.
That is a 10.
You can hold 3.
Ooh.
See, I'm gonna go with. Where it is right now, its plan and the biggest threat.
Okay, so as you kind of tune in, it's like looking at thousands of different screens.
Because kaleidoscope eyes with the spider.
Well, it's just that and near infinite amount of spiders.
Yeah, they are. Like, you can see like a school, you can see a forest, you can see all kinds of different scenarios. They seem to be strewn about the city.
Oof.
As for what it's planning to do, it seems to be hunting, from what you can tell. And who is it regarded as the biggest threat? You get one image of a tiny little girl,
Oh.
Leela.
Oh.
I don't want to put her in harm's way.
So I'm assuming I'm coming out of this tune-in with a massive headache.
Question.
Oh yeah.
Dude, was one of them watching her when he saw that?
Yes.
From in the house or outside of a window?
Well, you
Inside the house.
ooh.
Yeah, so coming out of the tune-in. God, fuck, these things are everywhere.
What do you mean by everywhere?
Hold on. Like, and he just sits there for like, a good 30 seconds just getting over this. Okay, so they're like, well, they kind of are.
Was it only one that was in here or multiple?
He only saw one, but he hasn't shared that information yet.
Yeah, and we're waiting for him to freaking share it.
That's fair.
Yeah, well, there's one I'm aware of. Kind of snaring at the child.
Oh.
Could you
Who
tell
it
where
is threatened
is?
by.
Can I look around
Somewhere
to see
where
if
I can
see a
stare at a
spider?
child.
using Lucian's direction of because he had an angle where it was coming from. You're looking at kind of the corner of the room. You see this small little spider, just perfectly standing still.
Oh, so the small ones are the scouts. I'm gonna like
I
grab
go-
a book and squish it.
Okay, well, both of us were about to go do it because I would have picked up a newspaper off the table, but Amanda would have beat me to it.
Quick, roll for initiative.
Oh, good God.
Okay.
It's easy enough. You kind of it starts to try to scurry away, but you.
That's better. I'm gonna go search around the house for any more. But we know they can get in now. Where's Lacy in this? Is she still upstairs?
Yeah, I think she's still upstairs with the mom, making sure that everything's okay.
But maybe the big ones can't get in.
You just have to worry about the small ones.
Lacy, you set her up in your room, and you head back down.
Yeah.
Okay. You come down and you see Amanda just seems to just squish something.
Is everything okay?
How would you guess?
You see Amanda
I don't
just
wanna
start
guess.
looking around for anything else. Like, she's like searching, you know?
So come to find out, from what we know now, don't panic. Don't panic. From what we know now, the
Dude.
small ones can get in here.
The small what can get in here?
Yeah, the small little 8-legged friendos things.
She's trying to keep her composure. It's not working really well.
It
Yeah,
almost
it's just
sounds like a
Lucian going,
crazy
"No."
laugh coming from her, like.
Meanwhile, Lucian's in there is going, okay, we have a child in here, so if you're gonna scream, do it quietly.
Trying.
Jay kind of walks over and kind of gives her a hug. That way she can kind of bury her face in his shoulder and muffle scream.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Go ahead and roll act under pressure, I guess, Amanda.
Amanda?
As you're looking for spiders.
Oh, okay.
Wait, am I rolling as well, or is
No,
that just
no.
Amanda? Okay.
Just a
I
man.
mean, if
she's
you
looking
want
for him, trying to squish him.
roll act under pressure for not screaming, you can.
There's a kid in the house. I think she's fine.
That is
She's
a
trying.
9.
Okay, you find about 10 more as you look around the
Oh
house.
my gosh.
Mostly in the basement.
Nope.
Honestly, that was to be expected.
I think I killed
Yeah.
most of them.
Because honestly, those were probably there before the house was warded. To be 100% fair.
We don't know.
At least he made sure that place had gotten cleaned out before she had her infirmary made down there.
That's about 10 more to the list. There's quite a few.
And those
Where
are
do we
just the
keep
ones
the
you
bug
see.
spray?
Third drawer on the left.
I go get the bug spray.
You're gonna go outside and spray the house.
No, but might as well have something to arm myself with.
She holds up the book.
Jay holds up some
Roll
rounds of incendiary ammo.
Let's not
We're
blow
not
up
shooting
the
holes
house.
in the walls.
Let's-
Lowers the incendiary rounds. No. I just found these again, though.
Remember
No,
our talk
Marty,
about
please
arson?
There's a child.
She knows what
shotgun,
we
she
are,
wouldn't hear it.
Lacy. She definitely knows what we are.
Yeah, watch this. This is adorable, Lacy. Leela? What is she? Points at Amanda.
That's really cute and really concerning.
Bark, bark.
That's fair.
Not opening up more booze.
Alright, I could totally do that if I wanted to.
Oh dear. This is
Fine.
a terrible idea.
Drinking and investigating totally goes well together.
I've already drank half
I
a
know.
thing of margarita. Then,
Fair.
So.
You say drinking, investigating. You say that with sarcasm.
I do.
But look at the early stories of Sherlock Holmes.
You know?
Fair.
Sherlock was a
Fair.
special breed, though.
Fair.
He is special. You are correct, especially in the movies with Robert Downey Jr. as him.
Oh, good God. I haven't
Yeah.
seen
He's definitely
those.
special.
He's a hot mess, and it's beautiful.
But you
He's
haven't
just
seen
hot.
those yet, Fox?
No, I have not.
Okay,
Me
I
either.
know what. I know another. Oh, we. Aspire. I think we need to educate them.
Maybe. She. Mom comes and brings the kid upstairs to sleep.
We need her with us when we go to get this
What do
thing.
you mean we need her with us? She needs to stay here where she's safe.
She shows
This
her
thing is
mother.
threatened by her.
Lacey- She shows Lacy the drawing of her trying to get the crystal, of the girl trying to get the crystal.
That's not good.
She has something to do with stopping it.
She's just a kid.
Very intelligent and bright kid.
Who Lucien shared it with us that spiders view her as the biggest threat, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Jay speak up. Who, according to Lucien, spiders view as the biggest threat.
She's just a kid. That makes no sense.
Look at the bright side. You get to lift her up to it.
I don't see how that's a bright side.
I
On the
don't.
right side of the
I
light.
don't either. But,
Then why did you
know,
call it one?
Because that's the only way, or answer we have right now.
Yeah, because it means you're trying to protect the kid. That means you're holding her. You're making sure she's safe.
Shit, I was
She's in
supposed to
your
call Ned.
hands.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to call Ned. That's true.
It's late. He's not going to be there. Or wait.
I just,
It's still pretty early because they
He
came by
l-
in the morning.
But they did just go up to bed.
Yeah,
Did they?
probably
Or did
Through-
probably spent the day with
Moving
everything
back
else.
and forth took majority of the time for. It took about 4 hours to go back and forth
Hmm.
for her to come here and all that. And, well, to go back to her to get a night overnight and can't come back. And it's only about like 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could try.
Yeah.
It's she just
That
wants the
doesn't-
kid to go. She
that
just wants the
technically
dog.
doesn't he live there, anyways?
That seems to be. He doesn't seem to ever leave.
He seemed. Wait,
And
he
you
have,
did
like,
see a
cot-
bed in his
Let's
office.
say we did see a cot set up in his office. That's why I thought I remembered that correctly.
Yep, there's a cot set up in his office.
There's a cop set up in his office. There we go.
Pretty much, actually.
Fair. Crypto cop.
So you wish to call him, Lucien?
Yeah. He'll at least give it a shot tonight.
Okay. So you call, and after about 3 or 4 rings, you hear to pick up and then hear,
Oh, Jesus.
"Ow! Hello?
So, yet another question in a series of really fucking weird questions.
Oh, hey. How can I help you?
So, what can you tell me about mysterious purple? It was purple?
Yes.
Purple.
Mysterious purple crystals that somehow control spiders.
Like small spider.
Some small, some the size of the average Great Dane. Somewhere in between.
Alright. Board up everything.
You know, I also considered arson, but I kind of like this house.
I've got some boarding to do. Really boarding. I heard there's a storm. There's a storm. There's a storm. I shouldn't board up my windows.
Pretty sure your storm isn't spiders.
Spiders!
What can we do?
Squish him. Burn him. Kill him with fire. Kill it with fire!
Ned, of all the things you've talked with us about, you're terrified of spiders.
Have you seen them?
Lucien, yes, up close actually. They're kind of cute
Oh.
in their own fucked up way, at least.
No. 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 No.
Me, right there.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, though, Ned,
No.
is there any place? Is there any place in the woods that would be perfect for a spider colony? Like, in all
Everywhere.
seriousness.
Far away from me, hopefully.
Colony. I love how you were like nest. No, colony is the word.
There are thousands of these little bastards. It is not a nest. It is a colony.
Fair.
And you said in a forest? Are you sure they're in a forest?
We're very sure.
You realize he's also the closest thing to the forest?
See, that was what I was going to say. You say hopefully far away from you, but
If you want us to get rid of your spider problem, you have to help us, Ned.
I will give you one fresh breath of fresh air, though, Ned. They're not looking for you.
Okay, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Click.
Okay. He was no help at all.
Nope, the fuck out.
Well,
I'm sorry, he's an
terrify
arachnophobic.
Great.
Ned. Time to scar Ned.
No.
That's besides the point. Wait, hold up. Okay, out of character, I have to bring this back up. Yet, on the Halloween one, there was the spider decoration that he willingly grabbed, with
Well,
no
there's
issue,
a
no
difference
cringe
from a
whatever.
decoration and a
Yeah, it
Honestly-
wasn't exactly the most accurate decoration.
See, honestly, I know a lot of people as far as even fake snakes freak them out.
Okay, well, I'm arachnophobic beyond belief, and I will pick up decorations and toys
Okay.
because the kids like them.
Same.
Fake snakes freak me out, put it that way.
Okay, well, that's true.
And there was also the spider decoration was a series of black garbage bags kind of stuffed and tied together with paint on them. So, not the most terrifying thing, honestly, even to an arachnophobic.
Well,
And there's a difference between giant moving Great Dane-sized spiders trying to eat people.
Yeah.
at least we don't know
I'm
them on the
hoping.
size of a jet dryer.
Yet.
Oh, good God.
Alfie, I swear to God.
We don't know if there
I
is
swear-
a bigger one.
I swear to every god. I swear to everything that is holy. If you bring
Well,
in a
there's-
spider the size of a bus, we may have issues.
They're acting
Don't worry.
like a hive mind. Or
There's not.
something.
Good. Better not be one the size of an airplane either.
Oh my God.
What kind of airplane?
Damn it, Jay.
Jay,
Just
just stop.
stop it.
You're giving him ideas. Just stop.
I'm going to be accurate about it.
Stop.
Boeing 747.
Don't be giving him fuel.
Yeah.
Don't worry, that's just the Queen.
The Queen is the biggest, to be fair, in most hive mind situations.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's the Airbus. Never mind.
So
Anyway.
Yeah. Is there any way for us to figure out where this is, though?
Okay, so her drawings have been, yes, they're little kid drawings, but they're accurate as far as positioning things, correct?
correct. The one that shows the tree, with all the webs on, with webs, people hanging from the webs, which appears to be where it would be located.
Mhm.
Seems to be like a very large tree in the middle of a forest. There's not really any designing markers around there, though.
Would Amanda have seen any, like, unusually large trees while hunting?
I mean, there are some unusually large trees. Go ahead and roll.
So she would have at least somewhat of an idea, but probably not an exact location.
Yeah. Roll plus sharp to see if you can, because it's a pretty accurate drawing.
Sheet.
But I say
8.
There's like 4 trees that could fit this description.
Okay.
and
Well, then
I
narrows
would
it
like
down.
to have Jay looking at like maps of the forested area, trying to find like where the positioning of the trees.
Well, she could probably
as far as
point out
match
those
up.
4 locations for you, so you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
From there.
mark those 4 locations on the map, so you have 4 potential spots.
Well, we could.
We need
Check
to
'em out.
find it. Then
2
we
of
would
'em.
worry about bringing her.
Are near a trail that could support a vehicle.
I focus on them and see if some of the trees positioning as far as around the big tree is one of them, because I kind of hope it is.
And it looks like there's a clearing around this tree-ish.
Mhm.
Both those, all 4 of those do have some sort of clearing
Mhm.
around them.
Yeah, we're
And the
gonna
map
have
is not exactly like as up to
Wait.
date.
We're gonna have to go to
Wait.
them roughly.
Jay starts going through as far as the girl's drawings until he finds the one of the pickup truck and everything. It's one of those 2.
True, we were able to drive,
Yeah, you were driving. There are trees in the background.
so we
One of
narrowed
those
it down
two.
to 2.
Now we just have to figure out which one, and I'm still not comfortable bringing her with us.
Which
Her
one?
mom
Which
has been
area?
through enough.
She thinks she has to be there.
Which
Her mother has been through enough. She can't lose her child.
I'm not-
Which
I'm
begs
not
the question.
seeing.
We might need to keep an eye on the mother as well. She has been through a lot. And what better way to draw out prey than with bait of its own?
Yeah.
I can stay here and stay up for a little bit if you guys want to go check.
Okay. One of us is staying here with you because you tend to freak
Yeah.
out and.
And these things can get in the house. We don't know about the big ones yet, but the small ones can
I
get in the
haven't
house.
been afraid.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
Lucien looks-
and she points to Lucien. I'm assuming he told her, or they've told them about the
The Great Dane
spider-
sized.
Well, no, the swarm that they had to deal with on the way back.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah, that's not gonna kill a
That's-
swarm.
And do you really
That's
think?
fair.
Do you really think that would kill the one that ripped the door off my car?
That one's warded against. That one I'm
We-
sure we have wards against.
You hope,
Hopefully.
because these are spiders.
We're warded against creatures, but
Matt, we're warded
arachnids are not necessarily.
Those are insects, bugs. They're
You were warded against monsters, essentially.
We don't know if it's a
Yeah.
monster necessarily.
they may be monstrous in size.
Then I
To be
Yes.
fair, it's not a normal freaking spider.
I mean, fair. It could be something that's a product of this crystal,
Fair.
which is why they're trying to protect it.
that's
They seem to think that she can stop them or something. She's some threat to them.
At this point, Amanda, you look up and you see on the staircase is Leela.
Aren't you supposed to be in bed? Is something wrong?
what's wrong?
She's clutching a paper.
Come here, sweetie.
She comes down.
I pick her up and take the paper and hand it over to Amanda.
Okay, what is it?
You see a lot of like dark circles on a humanoid figure. You can see it looks like a tealish green jacket sleeve.
Yeah, we're not leaving you alone, Lacy.
That's fair.
So the question is, who's staying with her?
Who can get him out quickly?
Well, you kind of just nominated yourself.
Me?
Who else can get her out quickest?
Yeah,
Get
but
them out
who
the
else
quickest.
can get to the trees faster than you, than both of you? The only other person that can stay is Lucien.
Can't
May
bank
just-
on it,
We may just have to all go.
including them.
Yeah. We can't leave them here.
That's super dangerous.
So is staying here, apparently. Unless you want to be covered in spiders.
Preferably no.
Okay. I think that's our vote.
Well, if we're gonna go, we'll make one stop first. Now, I'm assuming, yes, it's a small town, but I'm assuming there's a pest control place.
Yeah,
And I'm assuming their vans and stuff are sitting in a parking lot outside of the building.
2 vans, but yes.
Okay. I'm assuming these also have, as far as you know, like the like the little the containers you fill with the liquid, and you have to pump the air into them in order to.
Yeah.
I'm
The
assuming
freshest
those.
prayers.
Yes, I'm assuming some of those are in the vans.
Oh my god.
More than likely.
More than
Yes,
I
likely.
don't think they.
I don't think we're gonna be able to kill hundreds, but we could clear out paths.
That could also help as far as if small ones start trying to swarm the truck.
Fair. I don't think it'll kill the big ones, but
And this will help, and I look at Lacy, since she doesn't want to use a gun.
true.
And the mother could, and Leela's mother could use it too.
Well, we're about to freak out a very concerned parent.
Just get everything ready and I'll see what I can do to keep everything calm.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm under the impression that if we were to go out, we're not going to get bothered by the spiders
Hopefully.
because this is out of character to Fluffy. Because that's what I'm under the impression we're not going to get bothered by spiders because they want girl or Lacy.
Not necessarily.
Never mind then.
And
I was
they
gonna
are
say,
scouted
They did attack
around.
Lucien, remember?
Yeah.
That's true. That's because
They're
he has a loud.
hungry.
That's because the jacket is so loud. They couldn't see anything else over it.
Well, to be fair, they're also scouted everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. True.
We do know that.
So, who's ready to break into some vans?
One of these days, we're gonna end up in jail.
Well, trust me, if we do, a couple of us won't survive. Kind of glances at Lacy. No offense.
None taken.
So I have a question for you, Jay.
Uh-huh.
Since you brought this up. What is this company called?
Don't make me name the pest control company.
Imagine something really hokey.
Oh yeah.
Hold
Small
up.
town.
Hold up. I got this. Give me a second.
You actually gonna look up
Google.
names?
I'm trying to find.
Let's not use any real like names that we know of.
Oh, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. It's from a cartoon.
Oh, jeez. It's copyright and YouTube is asshole.
Nah, because there's no actual. I can't find the name of it anyways. So I'm just gonna go with one I just randomly saw. Okay, so you said it's gotta be kind of a hokey one. Fuck, man. I'm usually good at off the top of my head as far as things like this. For crying out loud, I named it Dick. Well, no, that's not. That's more. That's can't get more perfect than that. Damnation, extermination.
Yeah. Damnation, extermination.
Jeez.
So, you guys are heading there undercover night. Are you bringing the family with you? To get this?
Unfortunately, because it'd probably be best to keep us all together.
Are you leaving it? So, okay. Hey, were you bringing the truck or a car?
Truck.
All right.
He's like, my
Drive the
car
truck.
got a door ripped off. I don't want to bring that again.
Also, there's too many of us to fit in that car.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. So you have who's sitting in the cab, and who is
I will stay in the back.
okay.
Whoever else wants to
So-
be with me.
How much space is in the cab of the truck?
Probably fit 4 people.
Just
2 in the back, 2 in the front, usually.
Well, it probably has a bench seat in the back, which means it could fit 3. It'd be a tight fit because they wouldn't have any leg room anyway.
Yeah. My uncle's truck, you can usually fit 2 people back there, but it's kind of squishy.
It has 6 people in total. So you could have.
Well, technically, one of the people would be a small child.
Her and her daughter in the back, no matter what.
Mhm.
And I would be in the bed.
Yeah, Lucien could also just sit in the truck bed.
Okay.
Go by premonition.
That might be.
Yeah, because why not?
Honestly, it might be a good idea to keep at least the 2 that we know of the spiders really want,
Mm-hmm.
at least enclosed.
There you go.
Fair.
So you guys drive toward the best place. Since you're going to be technically breaking and entering, because there's a fence, you need a roll from Jay for burglar. Plus sharp.
I'm looking for something. Hold on.
Squints.
Okay, to be fair, I'm not, yeah. Okay. I'm okay with that. That's an 11.
Okay, so you pick 3. You can get in undetected, get out undetected, don't leave a mess, and find out what you're after. Well, you're after the vans, which are clearly seen.
Yeah, so I don't have to find what I was after.
So,
The first 3. You get in
There you go.
undetected, you get out undetected, and you don't leave a mess.
you now have. Are you taking the whole van or just the stuff inside of it?
Just stuff inside of them.
Okay, so you collect the stuff inside of one of the vans. The only real mess you leave is the fact that there's nothing in that van now.
And they could honestly think, mistake it. Shoot, we may have left it at a job or something.
Yeah. So, you now have 2 sprayers, enough chemical to fill those up a few times. And roll me 1d6.
Okay. That's a 5.
And 5 what are essentially bug bombs.
Oh no! Why are you giving me control of bug bombs, Fluffy?
Well, technically,
You
we
might
all
need
have
them.
control of those.
Yeah, why are you...
Yeah.
Okay, clarify. Why are you giving us, of all people?
We can
Control
try
of
to
bug
keep
bomb.
them off the truck. That would probably be mine and Lucien's job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This could be interesting.
The mom's kind of looking a little nervous seeing you guys come back after breaking and entering.
Unfortunately, part of the job... They'll get them back. We just need
Maybe.
to
Stop giving information.
Just stop talking.
Just trust us.
Okay.
Our job is
promise
to be
it'll
safe. Ooh.
Are we going back home?
Unfortunately not.
Do you remember those spiders from earlier?
Uh-huh.
We're kind of keeping you away from them at the moment.
Okay.
And we have to go to the woods.
Why?
Well, see, about keeping you away from them. We're also kind
We're
of
gonna keep you away from them, but we gotta bring you closer to them.
We're bringing you away
We're-
from the smaller ones.
Bring you to the bigger ones.
I
Lacy
don't-
just face palms.
I
just stay in
I'm
the
very
back
much
and
I'm very
don't.
much hoping Lacy brought picture. Somebody brought picture that her daughter had drawn, so she can. It
I
can
would
show.
assume we would have showed her by now, or at least show her now.
sure, and she. I don't.
I know it's hard.
She gets there one way or another, and it's either by us making sure she's safe going, or they come and get her.
Amanda might have a slight concern about the transforming thing, but this is fine. This is how she's freaking out to spiders.
Okay.
Alice, we're trying to keep you safe, and we will keep you and your daughter safe, I promise.
Alright.
And after this is all over, I think you need to take your daughter on a nice vacation. To get away for a little bit. To forget all of this.
Somewhere in Antarctica where there are no spiders.
There are there, actually.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I can't afford to go anywhere.
Let me worry about that. No, I'm not robbing a bank before you even ask.
I was
I-
thinking, man.
To be fair, that's what majority of people think after they see me. Never mind.
Much. Okay. And she kind of holds Leela, like kind of just holds her.
We're on our way, guys. Let's go kill
Alright.
some spiders. Yay. Fucking hell.
So, Jay, since you're the one driving, roll me act under pressure just to see if you find the right tree first.
Plus cool, plus one because driver, or
Mm-hmm. Because driver.
10.
10? Alright.
Woo.
The farthest tree is the one you end up having go to. Because as you're looking, you don't see the one that's closer to the trail is not the proper one.
Out of curiosity, what's the distance from here to the crypto inn?
Probably a wait.
Probably a good 20 or so miles out. Because it's actually, his is near the entrance. This is further up, closer to the mountain.
Well, look, he'll breathe easily knowing that he was 20 to 30 miles away from these guys.
Yeah. Just don't tell him that.
No, I'll tell him he was only 10 miles away.
Damn it, Jay.
Figure out which one was
He
the
hung up on
closest
us.
tree, and then tell him that that was the one they were at.
As
Exactly.
you see a few spiders kind of like crawling along the trees.
Oh, wonderful. Guess I'm just keeping ready for when they attack.
They haven't seemed to strike per se right now. They're just kind of
Observing.
alerted to your presence, basically.
Ay.
And as you're all kind of looking around, you notice through the moonlight and such a thickening layer of spider webs. And I think this is time as I pull you guys to a picture.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, hell no.
Fluffy.
Oh,
Fluffy, me and you need to have a conversation there, buddy.
Hell the fuck no.
Do you need me to move you back?
Hell to the no.
I can move us back if you want me to move you back.
No, I'm just gonna click away from that and watch my dashboard stuff. It's fine. I know it's there.
That's a real creepy.
That is you start seeing that large tree move covered in web. You stop as you have to come to a stop.
I'm not biting these things. Bat them away.
That's fair.
How do we want to
That's
approach
freaking
this?
terrifying.
You can see dozens of these spiders currently.
They're not doing anything, just watching us.
You see a couple in front on the tree. You can see movement circling.
Oof.
You see
Why
them
did I
circling there.
not? Why did I not think to bring a can of hairspray and a lighter?
Nope.
Well,
Any sign of our purple crystal?
Mm-mm.
Oh, don't tell me we have to like dig through spider webs to find it.
Well, there's only one place it could be. In that bullshit somewhere.
have we actually gotten to the clearing yet?
You
Or
are.
are we are in the clearing now.
This is fine.
The spiders have now kind of essentially surrounded you.
Just a bunch of tiny ones or the bigger ones?
Both.
Fuck.
Are they moving in, or are they just standing and watching?
They're currently just standing there watching, but you can see more movement.
Now, how close are they?
Not really within range of anything like shotgun like that, and they're not on the ground. They're kind of up in the trees currently. There are trees that kind of branch out when you see a large spider kind of climbing toward that to go above you.
Oh, she's keeping an eye on that one.
Now,
Just in case she was just bad at it.
you two, pointing at Lacy and Alice.
Mm-hmm.
The two pressure
Alice.
sprayers.
Ow.
Yeah.
If any of the little ones, or hell, even if any of the big ones try and get in, spray them.
Right.
She nods.
Whereas I grabs a shotgun and kind of holds on and, starts to lean out the window. I'm going out here. And I climb out of the window and just kind of sit on the top of the truck with my feet resting on the window. Like I'm kind of just sitting there watching.
Okay. They're all kind of stopped, and they're now looking at you. Currently, a lot of them are looking at you. A lot of them are looking at the truck.
Okay.
One kind of approaches the back of the truck. Amanda stops and starts kind of skidding to the left and right.
This is not fun.
And it backs up.
See, we could have left all you little fuzzy bastards alone. But
Yeah, she's
You
gonna.
couldn't-
She's
Oh, no.
preparing. She's preparing to shift because she gets the feeling this thing's about to jump.
you couldn't leave well enough alone. You couldn't stay back here. We would have left you alone, but you couldn't leave the humans alone.
Pumpkin.
And speaking of, you see kind of being dragged toward a tree, a spider is dragging something that's moving.
Does it look humanoid?
Kind of. It's hard to tell. It's elongated. It looks like it could be a tall person or a long animal.
Speak of possible human. Why y'all gotta take people like this, man?
spiders. Are you really trying to communicate with the spiders?
No, I'm trying to keep him busy while I crack open a bug bomb.
Fair.
And I chuck a bug bomb into a group of them.
Roll act under pressure.
So plus cool.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 9.
All right. It's mixed success.
I figured.
So you toss one. You can either, you're gonna give you a choice. You can either hit a group that's for a decent sized group of spiders,
Mm-hmm.
but also it could affect. It'll be pretty close and might affect some of you. Which bug bombs are not the healthiest to breathe in.
No, they're not.
Nope.
Yeah.
Or
Lack
there's a
of
sparser group that is farther away. Not going to hit as many, but you won't hit your people.
Sparser group.
All right. So you toss it to the sparser group. You watch the little ones kind of all curl off immediately, and the big one kind of reels back and darts out of it, and it just seems stunned, essentially.
Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. You leave. And let us do what we need to do and give us our humans back. Or you all die. Make your choice.
You know, I'm not just not gonna question this.
He's trying.
Like, he's trying to provoke spiders.
I
Like,
don't think it's so much provoked. He's trying to negotiate with them, and I'm concerned.
this, and the fact that this is just a conversation in the bed of a truck.
I
Right now.
know the entire time he's
The thing
having
is,
this
like, the spiders,
conversation.
as soon as they saw that grenade, they've all kind of backed up at this point. They're like, there's an intelligence behind them that's not normal.
So what's it going to be, guys? Easy way, you let us do what we need to do. Or the hard way, and we butcher you all, and you lose some of your colony. I guess I could call it. I've referred to it that already, so...
Lucien.
Yo.
Roll act under pressure for me. Because you have
Yay.
that loud jacket.
That doesn't sound good.
That's cool, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Well,
cool as a
that's
cucumber, right?
that's a 14.
Oh.
Hey!
Ooh. You catch it out of the corner of your eye and you manage to dodge it as this string of web. You see like a thinner, larger spider kind of, and it kind of skitters back.
Can Lacy see the spider dragging something back?
Yeah, it's currently just in front right now. It has stopped dragging it and it's kind of just sitting there now. Whatever it is kind of wiggling.
Okay.
Rolls it towards you.
They just give us the person.
Just
It
stay
kind of
here a
steps back.
second.
Get out of
Now?
the truck. Don't get out of the truck.
I'm gonna ask you all to step away. And
They've stepped back, but they're currently still circling you.
I kind of move to the front of the truck after kind of leaning down towards the window. Roll up the windows.
Okay. I roll up the windows.
Yeah, she's no hesitation.
And I kind of make my way down the hood of the truck as far as to the...
The figure's still decent away from the truck. You have to get out the truck to reach it.
I was already out of the truck.
No, I'm saying if you're staying on that truck, or are you getting off the truck?
I was making my way down the hood of it. I was going to be... Yeah.
Okay, so you're heading toward the figure.
Yes.
Alright. Roll act under pressure for me.
Well, cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll take that. That is a 10.
You see movement in the ground next to you, and you roll all the way as a The ground lifts up.
Oh, good God, trapdoor spider, really?
Jeez.
Now, you see, I thought we had an understanding here. Let us do what we need to do, or you all die. But some of you looks at the spider. Want this to go the hard way. Now, are you smarter ones going to let this happen?
They all start rushing the truck and you. You get the sense that that was a trap that failed.
Hmm.
I fire my gun.
All right.
Hit whatever one comes at us, I guess.
We're going to... Who should start this time?
Technically,
Maybe
Jay
that one.
would be the closest to the incoming horde.
Fair.
Yeah, no.
We'll start with Jay, and we'll continue going on to the right. So it'll be Jay, Lucien, Amanda, Lacy.
Spooky.
Also, Aspire, did you say that one? Did you say that, Aspire?
I did.
Damn it.
What?
I thought I caught that right. I'm just sitting here like...
just shoot the spider.
Yeah. So, question, with the shotgun, shotguns tend to spray. Would that catch a group of small ones, or...
The small ones are...
Oh, God.
You can catch a fair bit of them in the thing, and they don't take a whole lot to kill.
No, I didn't think they would.
They effectively have, like, half of a health.
So, roll kick some ass, right?
Mm-hmm.
10.
Alright. You can gain the additional benefits as well. You can gain +1 forward, move where you want them, do additional harm, take less harm, or you can give +1 to another person as opposed to yourself.
Well, since I'm I'm assuming smaller ones are rushing first.
They're all kind of rushing simultaneously. There's some ones that are dropping from above.
Gotcha. As much as I'd want to take one less harm, who's after me?
There's currently a trapdoor spider right next to you.
No,
and there's
who's after me?
that would be
Lucien.
Is it Lucien?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. I didn't know if... Okay. I get +1 forward to Lucien.
Okay. So you shoot. You hit a bunch of the little spiders along with the big one, and you kill it. But the trapdoor does come out and kind of gnaws at your leg. You take, because this one's a smaller bite. It is only 1 harm, which does not ignore armor. So you take technically no harm.
No harm. Yep.
Because you have armor now, right?
He's going to protect that
amulet.
amulet.
That's right.
Yeah, the only one who doesn't have armor is Amanda right now.
But she can
Gotcha.
re-heal.
She can heal, but she doesn't have actual
She
armor.
heals what harm she takes.
If
pretty
she
much.
uses her claws.
That's true.
Mhm.
Yeah. To
You
be
see
fair,
it
she's
bite
not-
into you, and it's like,
To be fair, she's not gonna bite a spider.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I wouldn't. Mm-mm. I mean, protein, but
If she had her arms pinned, maybe, but no.
she can smack at him, so that's not a matter.
Lucien.
What's the closest thing to me?
Because you're in the back of the truck, there's that one kind of white and black striped spider behind you. And it's currently crouching down.
Yeah, I'm gonna zap that bitch before he pounces.
Alright. Roll kick some ass.
12.
Oh. And
That's
you
a
have
day's ass
the
kicking, isn't it?
that is you do have that ability. Your advanced
All
ass
right,
kicking is now 12.
let's just
Look at
let me
monster.
look up the thing here. Get
You can. Everyone get +1.
Oh,
You can suffer no harm at all. You can inflict double the normal harm, or your deck can drive them away in a route.
okay. Well, let's just +1 all the beeps.
Alright, so
Hey.
everyone gets +1. You do 2 harm to this thing. Which doesn't kill it. So you blast it and it kind of shakes and it leaps at you and then kind of like digs in and bites. You take... again, these ones are designed for quick hit and runs. This one would normally deal 1 harm, but you're armored, so you take no harm.
Yay!
But it's currently on you and grappling you at this point. I said, just kind of like it's one of those leaping spiders.
Ew.
Amanda, you're in the back of the truck with Lucien, and one is now on him.
Oh, Jesus.
It doesn't look like it's in the greatest condition.
Ow, cat. Do you have that one? You got it? You good? I don't know. Is there any more? Like they're gonna do the same thing?
There's a lot of spiders rushing you.
Oh, good.
I may have this one. I like its patterning.
Oh, she's a weirdo.
It's like his mandible sticking out and kind of like.
She's gonna try to get the one off of him and claw at it, I guess, because it's right there next to her, because she's physical.
Plus, kick some ass.
Yeah.
With a +1.
Well, then
Yep.
that's a 12.
Alrighty. So you claw it. It kind of bites it back at you, but you heal back what it does, and you just basically dig your claw into its face and kind of like lift it off and pull it away.
Kill them with fire.
Fire in the forest might be a good idea.
I
Lacy.
don't care anymore.
you don't care anymore.
You're sitting in there and you feel a tug on your arm.
I look down. I'm guessing it's Lila.
And Leela kind of points to the tree.
Yeah.
Okay, kitten. I swear to God, I'm gonna kick you out of the room.
Okay.
So there's 2
How
spiders that
do
just
you-
got killed, and you see 3 more replacing them.
Yep, we gotta get in that.
Got one head off, 2 more go back in his place. Hell Hydra.
Can I path into the tree that we could possibly take via truck?
Not necessarily via truck, but you do see like the roots kind of form this dome. There's webbing that kind of along it, but you can see an entrance to something. At a gate
Okay.
into the tree. The tree's not alive by any means.
Okay. Is there are spiders blocking our way, right?
There's just kind of spiders all over now. You might be able to get 2 there. It would just probably take a little acting under pressure.
Wait, hold
Okay.
up. Did you say via truck?
Well, yeah, I
Oh,
thought for
no.
a second, but now there's no way to get there.
I'm pretty close to the
I'm-
entrance.
Yeah. I'm gonna look back at Alice. Okay, how fast can you?
Run, Isn't it safer here?
Not exactly.
Safer than going in there.
I wish that were the case. She's looking back at the entrance. Just trust me on this. If we go in there, it's gonna be over a lot faster. You can either stay here or you can come with us, but I think it might be safer if you came with us.
Oh.
Roll manipulate someone.
Oh boy.
You're trying to
That's
get her to
plus
do something
charm?
that she does not want to do.
Remember
Yeah.
the premonition picture, Lacy.
I don't care.
Driving over the spiders.
Yeah,
Remember-
that's getting out. I've got a feeling that's getting out.
Remember,
'Cause
Lacy,
she also drew
Lacy
the
doesn't
tree.
like fate.
Well, she also drew the tree thing after.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a 12.
Oh, good lord.
Okay. On 10 and up, they'll do it for the reason you gave. But if you ask too much, they'll tell you the minimum it would take for them to do it. Or if there's no way, they do it. You protect her, okay? No matter what.
I promise.
Alright. I'll follow you.
Okay, Layla, ready for a piggyback ride? I pick her up and get her on my back. I've got fast movement.
Yep.
I guess we're booking it for the tree. I'm yelling at the others, inside! Time to go!
So roll act under pressure for me. Your plus one
Good.
plus your haste.
Yeah. Gonna use different dice because I don't trust anything. Okay, act under pressure is plus cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! That's 9.
9?
9.
Ooh, that's 9 with the plus 1.
Yes.
Does anyone wish to do a help out to make it a 10?
Would I be close enough to do that?
Is it closer to the
You
front of
and
the
I
truck or
are
the back
in
of the
the
truck?
back.
Front of the
Yeah.
truck.
Oh yeah, no.
I'll
Pretty
help.
Something we could do.
I'll help.
Okay. So roll help out.
Plus cool.
Correct.
That is a 9.
Alright. You grant plus 1 to the roll, but you also expose
Oh,
yourself to danger or trouble.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright.
Something Jay would do.
You
Yes, he would,
fi-
actually.
Lacy is running and seeming having no trouble keeping over to these spiders right now. Alice, on the other hand, had one coming at her, so you turn and fire, knocking that one away, and she gets in unharassed. However, the one that you shot kind of rolls over, turns and leaps at you. You do 3 harm to it, but it also bites into you.
Mm-hmm.
You did partial harm, then you kind of actually butted with your gun. So you do kill it, but you do take, from this one, 2 harm. This was a little bit of a bigger spider. It was a long,
1 harm.
spindly leg, so 1 harm total.
Ugh.
But this one is now dead as its the middle section cracks as the butt of the gun hits it. It kind of curls. Jay, your turn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there goes. So much for staying in the truck. And takes off after him.
Roll act under pressure for me. You're trying to dodge spiders, essentially.
That's plus cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 10.
Alright, so you make it a without issue. Lucien,
Yeah.
you see the other people have darted into the tree.
Yeah, Lucien will try to do the same.
Act under pressure for me.
8.
Alright. You can make it, but you're probably gonna get bit on the way.
Yeah, fuck it, sure.
At one of the
Remember, he's loud right now.
a larger kind of like almost tarantula-like one kind of lunges at you.
Why has it got to be
that
tarantula?
That would be 2 harm from it, reduced to 1 because you're armored.
Okay.
Doesn't quite puncture the thing, but you do get a little bit of poison as you kind of run in. Amanda,
Yeah.
he seems kind of like assuming right behind him, pretty much.
Yeah.
I like this Amanda, like, yeah.
+1 then.
That's a what?
It's act under pressure to get in. +1 because your haste, your speed, your unnatural speed.
Well then that cancels out my -1 to that, so 7.
Alright, that's a mixed success.
Barely.
Yeah. Thankfully, you have that +1 because your haste.
Yeah, because it's -1 to my cool currently.
Yeah.
Again, you also, this time one of the leaping ones kind of leaps at you, kind of tangle for a second as it bites in, but you get away from it. You take 1 harm.
Okay.
But you're now all in this tree, and what you see now is a series of webs, and you see some egg sacs and such like that. In the very
He's
center, you
trying
see
not
this
to throw up.
column of web, and there's that crystal that's kind of pulsing with energy.
Found it.
And that brings us to Lacy.
Yep. I have no idea what to do other than moving further and towards it.
You're pretty close to it. It's not hard to get right up to it.
Yeah.
I assume we're watching the
Leela's
door.
kind of like this. And reach to her, but she can't reach it from her current position.
This seems like a really bad idea, but okay. I'll help her reach it, I guess.
Roll me act under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't drop the child. I don't like that nervous laugh, Aspire.
Because I'm double checking numbers here.
Oh god.
Aspire, deep breath, please.
She trips on the way to like walk over to the child.
And falls on the child.
That's a stick.
Oh no.
Mark experience. Try to lift her up. And you kind of trip. And you both land in the webbing.
Oh Jesus.
You're kind of like stuck now in this webbing.
Hey, go get them out.
And you see a large, spindly leg is kind of creeping around it.
Oh no.
I put myself between that thing and Layla.
You can't move.
Oh, jeez.
Jay.
Guys!
You see
Yeah.
both of them now pinned, and there's just a spider crawling around the
Lacy.
webbing.
Like Amanda face palms a little.
I tried to do the good thing, and look what happened.
So...
Alice is currently spraying at some of the spiders, trying to protect where her daughter is stuck.
You said a big one is you said a big one's coming around the corner.
Big one's coming around, and neither one of them can move currently, not without assistance.
And I can't help both of them at the same time, can I?
I'd say because she's small, you could. If it was 2 normal-sized people, no.
I'll try and pull them both out of as far as back behind me.
Because there's a time constraint, I'm going to do act under pressure for this one.
Act under pressure. Alright, let's see. Which dice do I want to roll for this?
So you're trying to do it quickly, you're trying to do it...
These two, right here.
Lace is about to get tied up.
Again.
And one fell out of the tray, so it was 10.
Alright, so you pull them out behind you as this larger kind of almost. You see the legs kind of go up and then down at a very sharp angle. This kind of orange and black striped spider.
Oh, good God.
Oh.
But you have freed them, and it did not get a chance at a meal.
Good.
Hell to the no.
Hell to the no.
To the no. Hail to the no.
It is your turn.
No, stop it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Is there any way I can boost the kid up to try and touch this thing again?
Yeah, roll act under pressure.
Alright. One's cocked. Alright. 8.
You can, but you're gonna put yourself in range of a bite from that spider.
Worth it.
Alright, you take what would normally be 3 harm, the spider.
Yay.
As it's longer, like almost like the fang is probably like this long.
Oof.
Oh my
Oof.
gosh.
So, but like,
This one's
touch
probably,
this thing.
probably technically about the size of the truck.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, there we go.
It's a thin frame, but it's like elongated. So
You know, I can't even get mad at this because he agreed that one was not as large as a bus.
this
Yeah.
is true. But she does touch the crystal, which as soon as she does it, you see cracks form along it,
Mm.
and there's a pulse which sends Lucien on his ass, kind of catching the kid, and all the spiders kind of reel back and kind of start moving away. And the larger one kind of curls up.
Mm-hmm.
You see a lot of the other larger ones are curling up as well.
I think we should go now.
Did we do the thing?
You leaving? There's currently cracks forming along this thing, and it's currently.
You just kind of cut the music after she asked that. I was like,
Yeah.
Is it
It's no longer glowing.
They're all backing away from it. I think we should too.
Yeah.
Let's
You
go.
know, yeah.
just go.
Alright, sees it to the truck. You see
Mhm.
a lot of those larger spiders are curled up.
A kitten, I swear to God.
You see a bunch of smaller spiders kind of pouring in.
Okay, yeah, run.
Run!
Okay.
You see the tree shake. Crack. This is long limb. Another.
Jay?
Well, we're already at the running.
You're at the
thing,
truck
but
currently. In the truck, as you see this very large spider-like creature pour itself out with the core, that purple core, like forming its back end,
Oh,
made of little spiders.
oh dear. Okay.
I'm out here.
Here's a big one.
It's like
Fluffy, you lied to me.
No, I
It's
didn't.
larger than a bus.
Is it?
It's larger. You said as large as a bus. It's not as large as a bus. It is larger than a bus, but not as large as that plane.
Okay, fine.
Okay, how do we kill it? How do we kill
I
it?
just didn't tell you which.
How do we kill it? How do we kill it? I'm assuming we're all in our positions in the truck again.
Yeah.
The crystal, we gotta do something about that.
You watch the spiders kind of pull apart, and there's this purple glow forming the eyes and mouth.
Oh.
Listen to this roar.
Oh no, 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 no.
Oh, spiders
No,
roar.
no, 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 no.
Time to go, time to go, time to go, time to go!
So are you booking it?
Oh, we got to
In
figure
the truck,
out
yeah.
how to shoot it.
We
You're in the
don't
truck.
exactly.
Driving off.
The only one who has range right now would be Jay. Besides our bug bombs.
I kind of have some range. I could try magic.
Fire.
Give fire. The fire would be
Fire.
nice.
Fire with fire. Use fire. Kill it with fire.
I'm okay. So out of character, I'm gonna be that guy to point this out. We're in a forest.
Nobody cares anymore. We're scared.
I have another idea.
So are you driving? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
All right. Roll act under pressure because you were currently facing the tree, so you gotta do a quick maneuver to get back and go in the opposite direction.
Who told me it was a good idea to get all 21 of my dice out?
Yeah, Jesus.
Nobody did.
Didn't think so. Give me a second.
By the way, this song is apparently called Arachnophobia.
Oh, great.
Fluffy. Fluffy.
Oh.
Why?
Because I thought it would be appropriate.
Thank you.
Or a broodmother battle. I like that.
I
My
hate
pumpkin slice.
everything.
Act under pressure plus driver.
Mm-hmm.
No, kitten. I'm
That's gonna be
trying
13 then.
to freaking...
Alright, so you basically do a 180 drift and start going away.
You say drift.
Yes.
Deja vu.
Oh, it's a song from the COD map. Okay.
So you're now driving. This thing is currently chasing through the forest. We're
Amanda,
going to...
here's how you drive through a forest.
Yeah, because you're under pressure. You're driving through a trail. You're doing pretty well. Amanda, this thing's kind of looming in at you. You see small little spiders landing on the behind the truck and on the truck.
Let's not. I'm gonna swat at the whatever is closest.
Roll, kick some ass. You're like, no!
I'm so glad I have a +3 to this because she's snorting.
Oh, spider.
That was amazing.
So
Okay.
5 + 3, so 8.
Alright, so you do... What? Is it
It's
2 or 3?
3 because of the +1 thing. For the
Okay, so
natural.
you would take 3 harm, but you heal. Because
Okay.
as you dig your hand through, you get bit. Just bite by all these little spiders.
Yeah.
Take out a chunk and it reforms.
Oh, good. Kitten, I'm trying to roll. No, 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 no.
Lacy,
Hi.
this thing doesn't seem to have any trouble navigating this forest, despite how large it is.
Okay, I don't like this. I don't like it at all.
So you see the big back end of that crystal is embedded
Okay.
inside.
Alright. I don't want my magic backfiring in the cab of the truck. So I'm going to climb out the back window.
Okay, so you climb out the back and you're now on the bed of the truck with I assume Amanda and Lucien.
What's up?
Hi.
And right below this thing, basically.
This is a terrible idea, but we're gonna try.
Fire. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's on fire.
Because I need to hurt the crystal. So I'm trying to think of how to hurt a crystal. The only thing I could think of how to hurt a crystal is by the same thing that I called down to hurt a demon in the dream thing, and so
Lightning.
I'm gonna guess.
Alright, so use magic.
This is about to be a shocking result.
That's plus weird and plus book and plus bracelet, right? All
Correct.
three. Okay, here we go. That's good.
So you guys ready for a shocking result?
Yeah!
Get out of the truck.
Mhm.
That's 8.
8. You choose an effect and a glitch. The keeper decides what the effect the glitch has. You wish to inflict harm, which is 1 harm, ignore armor and magic. Obvious. Glitches are the effect is weakened. It's a short duration. You take 1 harm, ignore armor. You draws immediate unwelcome attention or has a problematic side effect.
Lovely.
So, I'm gonna be that little voice in your head, Spire. Unwanted attention. The big ass thing is already chasing us. You've already got attention. So you.
I feel like.
I need more booze.
That's
I
like
drank.
mentioning this, Amanda. I would need
Like I said, I'm
more
just gonna be that little. Like I said, I'm just gonna be that little voice in your head. You can't go wrong with that one because we already have unwanted attention. We already have the big ass thing chasing us.
Amanda doesn't
Yes.
drink, but she might after tonight. Dear God.
Don't worry, we'll marinate a raw steak,
Oh,
booze
thank-
for you. And
You
you
just
eat
soak
that.
it in wine.
Oh, screw wine.
Or
Screw
peanut
wine.
butter.
Screw wine. I was gonna soak it. Screw wine. I was gonna soak it in tequila. That way you pass the fuck out after eating it.
What were the other options, Fluffy?
Weakened, short duration. You take 1 harm, ignore armor. It has a problematic side effect. Or the unwelcome attention was everyone.
Now I'm back.
Yeah, I'll just take the unwelcome attention because I feel like I need to stay up just for a little bit more.
Just a
Alright, so
wee bit longer.
You call for the lightning again. You watch it strikes the crystal, and the crystal cracks more. Takes 1 harm. It does like bite at you. You take what would normally be 3 harm. But you suffer 1 less harm because of your resilience, and you have armor, so you only take 1 harm.
Okay, that's good.
Nice.
Because she's a tank, essentially. She's a
Playing
coward tank.
Look, as far as playing a tank that's not Ronnie, what?
I am also playing a tank that doesn't want to be a tank.
Yeah.
That's fair.
However, as it
Wants to
pulls
be a
away,
tank.
it pulls away its bite, and you feel crawling all over you.
Oh no. See?
You got the unwanted attention.
Please remind me how unwanted attention was exactly what I wanted, Jay.
Hey, you only took 1 harm. We pressure sprayers.
Don't
yes,
worry.
well, not the best.
Not
to get
supposed
in
to
contact-
be on human.
To be fair, there was only a picture of her drawn with spiders all over her, eating her.
Gee, great! This is fantastic. I'm totally not having a panic attack right now. It's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna do a soft move here.
Oh.
There is you passed on the way. Tree that's kind of leaned, but is now crashed over, taking part of the road. You're gonna have to do some maneuvering and get around it. So,
Okay.
roll me some act under pressure.
You know what? I gotta get the right dice for this one. Come here.
Because this could be damaging to the car.
Oh yes, indeed. Here we go.
Get the +1, remember.
So, how damaging would it be for 12?
Not at all. You kind of go off-road for just a second, and Amanda, you kind of look forward, because you see you guys drifting toward the trees, and you look forward, and you see driving past a fallen tree, and you look, there's a tree right in front of the car, as he turns and avoids that tree.
Oh, Jesus.
Like I said, I'm teaching you to drive, Amanda.
Good to know.
So you're keeping the car from crashing and keeping distance from this, a decent distance from the spire, so it doesn't overwhelm you.
That's fine. That's fine. Big ass motherfucker.
Because
Get the fuck back down.
it'd be very bad if this thing swarmed the car. Lucien.
Alright, I'm assuming the crystal is in...
It's within whammy distance.
Yeah, fuck it, let's
Because
zap
got
that
a
bitch.
range to it.
Zap.
Alright, roll. Kick some ass.
Oh, of course.
That's a 7.
Hold up, let's see if I can do this real quick. I don't think I can.
So you take harm, and it takes harm. The fuck?
Fight me, Nightbot.
Hmm.
Something
I tried
just
to cheat the
fell,
system.
but I don't know what it was.
Hmm.
Anyways,
I try to cheat the system.
so you deal 2 harm to it. As its attention was focused on her, it kind of swings of its leg, made out of the spiders, and it kind of hits you. You feel a bunch of them on you now, and they're biting at you. You take 2 harm total, minus brought down to 1 because of your armor. But you're now got these spiders kind of over you as well.
Awesome.
Oh, jeez.
I will call you George, and you're Felipe. You can be Bridget.
Felipe! No. Okay, to be fair, instead of Felipe, you should totally name that one Origin.
I'm gonna
No.
Amanda.
I'm gonna.
You have 2 of your friends just covered in spiders.
I'm good. It's a big spider, but I can't do much but damage it, so I'm gonna just bat at it. Cause panic.
Swing, it kicks some ass.
Panic and fear. Panic and fear.
Oh, that one hit another dice. Hold on. Oh, jeez. That's not a good roll. That's a 6.
Alright, Mark, experience. You take 3 harm.
Yeah, that's
But you don't heal, because you try to reach out, but it pulls back and then bites into your hand.
Oh, jeez.
Does she now feel the spiders?
Well, bit. I don't know.
Yeah, they start kind of crawling up where the bite went.
See, you had to say something.
You know how many times things have been stated by other people during sessions, not even just here, but in Legends of Wither as well? Yeah, that's yeah. That's the
It
thing
helps.
that happens with all of us.
Yeah.
I don't want to cheat the system too badly.
So, we're going to go up to Lacy now, who you're feeling just crawling all over.
Oh gosh. I've got split attention right now. I'm feeling creepy crawlies, and I'm trying to figure out how to best deal with the crystal thing. The lightning seemed to work, but now I've got creepy crawlies, and I don't appreciate it.
Huh.
You feel someone crawling into the jacket.
Oh.
You might want to do something about that. There's 3 of us currently covered in spiders. It's fine.
Is there a way, like, You know that wind wall I have typically used as protection?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way that I can use that to blow all the spiders off myself, Lucien, and Amanda, and create that wind wall, or just blow the spiders off? I don't care if I get the second effect, but
I would say you could blast all the spiders off if it goes effectively.
okay, I'll take it.
Plus the 2 additional.
Don't worry.
Oh,
We're
okay.
just in the back of the truck. You totally don't risk us being blown out of it.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Ugh.
Yeah, don't worry about it, that's a 13.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, so there's no glitch. You watch as the wind kind of kicks up and you feel your hair get knocked around by the wind, Amanda, as all the spiders just get shoved. And you watch them go.
Ah.
That's good because
Neat.
that's a. I would let you know that if you had not done that, you would have taken 1 harm, ignore armor.
Mm,
Woo, good.
Or
That's a
every
good time.
spider stack that you have on you.
Oh.
Oh! That's fine. Well, I'm glad I did that.
That's this thing's effect.
Uh-huh.
Every creature has its special power. Jay, there's no current issues on the road. What do you do? Imagine you do have a revolver if you want to try to
Yeah, I
take
do.
a shot.
This could be interesting. So,
At least at our leg.
here's the thing, guys. The driver's not gonna be looking at the road here for a second. I'm gonna keep my left hand on the wheel to keep it steady,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna turn to look enough and fire the revolver.
Are you aiming for anywhere particular?
The crystal, if I can.
Okay. Yeah, Crystal,
Get a sight
just roll me act under pressure first.
Mm-hmm.
You get +1 because of driver. This is to see if you can maintain a straight course down this road.
11.
All right. You keep it steady. Now roll kick some ass.
11.
All right.
Use that as a flat roll for tough.
Mhm.
Nice. You can get additional effects here. You can get +1 forward, +1 forward to another hunter. Increase your harm, or take less harm, or force them where you want them.
Increased harm.
All right. So what's your revolver normally do?
Revolver.
Magnum.
Revolver does is. Let's see here. We're going to look at here. Revolver does, if I can find it. Revolver usually does 1.
So 2 harm.
Wait.
are you talking to 38?
Oh yeah.
You have a
38.
38 revolver. Which is 2
Yeah.
harm.
Yeah. So yeah, nor this 2. So yeah, 3.
Okay.
That's what it would do.
You blast another crack into this crystal. It roars back and kind of spits at you as a cloud of spiders fly at you and start biting into you. You take 2 harm, but -1 for you only take 1 harm, as these things are now on you.
Somebody quickly kill that thing!
Trying!
We are going to go to Lucien. You're no longer covered in spiders.
Alright, I'm gonna try to whammy this bitch again.
All right.
In the crystal. Yeah. Yeah. That is another advanced ass kicking at 12.
Ooh.
All right. So you can either give +1 to everyone, take no harm, do double harm.
Double that shit.
All right.
Good call.
So that's normally what, 2 harm?
Yes.
That's 4 harm.
Okay, damn.
You blast it as a bunch of spiders kind of land in you and kind of bite, but you kind of swat them off. You would take what would be a total of 2 harm -1, so you take 1 harm as they're kind of biting into you. But then you hear the crystal go. And the form slaunts and kind of lands, and the spiders start kind of scattering, including the ones that are on you.
Cool.
Because it had 4 health left.
Oh.
Oof.
If you had not doubled harm, it would have had another round, and it was going to do its swarm maneuver, where it would have shifted in front of the truck.
Good, I'm only 3 away from dying. It's fine.
Oh!
2.
Yeah.
Oh
we
my
kinda
gosh,
hurt
you
in the
guys.
back. Well, we also were in the fray of it, to be fair.
Yeah.
5.
You're at 5, so yeah, we're all pretty hurt, Lacy. You wanna?
No. I'm 5 away from dying.
Oh, okay.
So you're at least stable.
Oh,
Yeah, he's stable. I'm
gonna feel
asking
poison.
I'm asking Alice for the first aid kit that I've hidden under the seat.
She hands you the first kit.
And I set to work on both of them.
I probably shouldn't be seeing 2 of you, should I?
Nope.
Okay,
you
I'm
should
just
not,
gonna
so-
I'm just gonna sit down.
Yeah, nope. Sit down, stay still, drink this.
Cozy.
All right, so everyone is stabilized on the trip back. Everyone heals 1.
Okay.
I assume you bring the
I saw
mom.
the band-aid on my
the
one
mom
bite.
and insist that you bring them back home. Now this is done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. That's fair.
Well, actually, no. She has to go to back to your place to get her stuff and then her car. So she does that and heads back.
Before she leaves our house,
Mhm.
I stick that envelope with the money in it in
the bag?
in one of the bags.
So you, she says goodbye and thank you. So you prevented the death of the little girl and Lacy and the mom.
Lacy didn't get tied up this time.
Yay!
Yeah, you guys
I
prevented that
leveled
when
up.
you managed to notice that on the bottom of the car.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
going
it would
to
have
drag
happened.
her off.
Wait, it would have happened that quickly.
Yep.
Yep.
Because you directed its attention toward Lucien, which is also in the direction of the car. But there were 2 spiders.
Hell. Fucking hell. Fucking spider. Fucking shit. Mother.
So, Fluffy, we're gonna need to talk after this.
I like this.
I'm gonna make another dude.
Oh.
You took
Oh crap! Because he used a luck point. Somebody
No.
from his bat.
No,
No.
there's an option.
Advanced
to-
improvements.
yeah.
Create a second hunter to play.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you did use a luck. What does that do for you?
Just means I have a dark side.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Remember the
It's-
whole alcoholic drinking thing?
Oh, I remember that.
The more
It gets
luck
worse.
he uses, the more often that can happen. And the worse.
And the worse it gets.
Oh dear.
On the bright side, I only have 2 tags, so I'm either a hopeless drunk or I have no soul.
Oh,
So,
boy.
let's see. What was I doing? This is what I'm doing. Where's leveling up? Okay, I just saw it.
Of course
Did
you
we
did.
learn anything new about the world? Well, you know, there's a girl with premonition powers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's good to know.
You can clear the mystery. If you can learn anything new about the hunters, new and important about one of the hunters.
Amanda has arachnophobia.
Of big spiders.
Oh, big spider's bigger than her, yeah. But I think that's called logic, and
Yeah.
you know,
Wait, so you're telling me
Common
the fear of
sense.
chainsaws isn't something that people shouldn't have?
correct. You did answer yes to 3 or 4 of the questions, so you each marked 2 experience.
Sweet.
Yay.
Dos.
So
I get-
when I
Dos.
roll a 6 or lower next week on my visions thing, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a level.
You know, fair.
I'm just gonna go ahead and start planning ahead and just yeah.
Next time I take a level, it'll be from the advanced ones.
Hey, welcome.
My tough is now +1.
I'm so glad we're back on this bull crap where Lacy is constantly doing the stupid.
So how'd you enjoy the swarm?
Fight me, Fluffy.
I already did.
Hate you so much right now.
There was a reason I was thinking about doing this, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't.
Nah, it's
He
fine.
did ask. He did ask about limits.
Thank God we're in a part of Oregon there's no fucking water. Not for sharks to live in.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Fair.
Sharknado.
I swear to God.
No.
So
We
fun
don't
fact.
need a 7th movie.
So by the way, fun fact: we're also not taking a trip to Washington in this session. Or in the monster of the week.
Why?
I can. There's a sea creature in Washington.
Of course there is. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
This is fine.
We're gonna avoid the sea?
Yeah.
Completely?
Under the sea.
God damn it!
Uh,
Avoid the sea.
But
Under the sea.
again, Sunday around noon to probably 4 or 5 Central Standard Time is my session tomorrow, where we will conclude the battle, hopefully, and hopefully we will survive. Apparently, I've been told I have to flip a coin
Oh, lovely.
for some-
Oh
something.
no.
either when we
Oh,
begin
no.
or before the session, and I'm not entirely sure what for. I don't like that. Not at all.
Oh, Fluffy.
Now you understand when we get messages from you how much we panic.
Okay,
Hey, Fluffy.
to be
Yeah.
fair, I'm dying in a bank of holding
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair.
with vomit spiders inside of it.
Fair. So, Fluffy, by the way,
Mhm.
I forgot what I was about to say. Never mind.
And then we have, of course, unless it gets canceled, Spire for lovely Lady Crumps. And Dragons must be back
Yes, we are.
We have
Right. We're going to be starting a little bit early.
next.
30 Eastern Standard Time is when we should be. Hopefully, as Dragon will be back, and she missed out on all the reminiscing that happened last week. So we're giving about 30 minutes to cry a character because terrible things are happening.
That's good to hear.
But yes, 8:30 we should be starting. If we have a later start time than that, keep an eye on my Twitter, and it'll.
Any announcements from Fox?
Thank you, Jay, for the 500 bits. And thank you, Crumpler, for coming to follow finally.
Crumpler
Hey!
followed!
Crumpler's been
Crumpler!
kind of chilling out.
Grrr.
Hi, Crumpler!
Crumpler!
I don't know if he's here now. I don't think he's here now, but he was here earlier.
Yeah. Aw.
Well,
Crumpler.
Okay,
That's
this gave me
my-
another 200 bits. Okay.
Jeez Louise, Jack.
Stop it.
but yeah, that Crump. In case anyone doesn't watch the Lovely Lady Crumbs, Crumpler is the DM for Lovely Lady Crumbs.
Yup. He is also about to be on his own little player character quest on Encounter Roleplays, so keep an eye out for information from him on.
I am
Did
following
he
them,
say like
so-
what he was doing, or what?
I
saw a
think
video.
he's gonna
That seemed
be
very creepy.
in a,
Call of Cthulhu.
he's in Call of Cthulhu, yeah.
Oh dear God, this fire is like breaking up for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, sorry. All the
Call-
nets are starting to die.
Oh no.
Well, I don't know if it's nets or because it's the region. That's west.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Because somebody changed
my-
that.
Because mine keeps flopping between
How
270.
How about now?
There we go.
Fun fact: my ping is back to about 40, so we're good.
I
Hey.
sent it to Central because Central is very central.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Central is
don't
central.
touch it
Central is
anymore,
fluffy.
No
Okay.
touchy druggy.
Drag's like,
It's
I
fun. I
didn't
just pulled
mean
stupid and
to."
thought it was an per person, but no, it's the entire thing.
Works like a server.
Do we have anyone to raid?
Well, do we? Let's see.
Everybody get your pitchforks ready.
Oh dear God.
Mm.
But
We're raiding.
See, our options are Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Minecraft, or Super Smash Bros.
mm,
Super Smersh. Smersh.
Smash.
Go to the Smash Bros. He's also
Let's
got
go to
the-
Smash Bros.
He's also got the least amount of viewers, so yeah, that works out.
There we go. We'll send people there.
The raid button.
All right.
Raid!
Well, we're getting ready to raid. I'm just going to wave goodbye
Goodbye!
and see you guys next
Bye.
ride.
Bye, loves.
Yeah,